I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Hey, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Call
Yo, mom. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight, Joker fish. Oh no, murder. Jules. What's up, Jules? We hope you are doing better.
Hey, Jules.
We will get to the interview with Jules. Can't wait until that happens.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun. But tonight we just decided to throw a little show together for you guys. We obviously had a lot of stuff going today. Went and seen Liz's grandma, which is like up there, 92, 93. But let me tell you, that lady is feisty. That lady is feisty, and I love it. I love it. She is feisty as hell. And Brendan checking
Brendan's
in. So
here.
hell yeah, man. So see all the families here. And so tonight we're gonna do a little show for you guys about Murder Comes to My Town. And when I say Murder Comes to My Town, we're gonna talk about where I grew up. And because I've told Liz this story 1,000 times, and it is crazy, man. So Space Nerd. So I grew up.
Oh, thanks, Live.
Nice shirt, homie. Haha. Yes. Married into this. Yeah, she did. So she absolutely did. Thanks, Live Ween. You didn't say my shirt was nice, you bastard.
It's a nice shirt.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I grew up in a little town called Adrian, Michigan, southeastern corner of Michigan. I drank a bunch of beers and a bunch of dabs. No big deal. Hey, brother. You know what? Right idea. Wrong show. But although we're drinking with you guys tonight too, so no worries there, man. Yeah, I grew up in this little town called Adrian, Michigan, southeastern corner, border to Toledo, Ohio. Probably about 35, 40 minutes outside of Detroit. You weren't wearing a Royal shirt, Chris. Oh, I got you, brother. I got you. It's because homie don't play that is better. Hey, there ain't no doubt about that. There ain't no doubt about that, girl.
Thanks, Space Nerd.
Oh my God, Liveween had a Michigan starter jacket in high school. I remember that shit was dope. So I never got one. We always got the knockoff one. So it said U of M, but I think it was like University of Minnesota or some shit. Much love, Chris and homie. I appreciate you both. Oh, we appreciate you, Jules.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
just
appreciate you, Jules.
Whenever, because that's going to be a fun show. That's one that we're definitely looking forward to. And besides, that's the kind of show that we actually need Shawnee present in the studio. Right now, he's running this remotely for us, and I feel like when we do that show with you, we need him in the studio so that way he's able to put things up on the screen for us and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Thank you, Space Nerd.
That too, Space Nerd. I didn't want to say it out loud. Shiny things over here. Yeah. So I got you, brother. I got you. It's my sister's birthday, and we were Irish twins. Shit. So happy birthday, and I don't know what the hell an Irish twin is. What's an Irish twin? What's an Irish twin, Joker? I'm gonna have to look that up. Usually, I know a lot of slang and stuff like that, but I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm not sure about this one. So happy birthday!
Maybe it's not slang.
I don't know. Try to look that up real quick and see what it is. Because he's messing with me, I think. So
I'm gonna beat you.
Irish twin, but all right. Well, happy birthday!
Urban Dictionary.
Happy birthday to the Irish twin. So how about that? Happy birthday to the Irish twin. Oh yeah, Urban Dictionary.
Oh wait, I did it in Spanish.
What in the world? Oh my God. See, when Shawnee Boy's not here, it's very hard to have good production, Jules. So you ain't missing anything tonight.
Oh, okay. An informal term for siblings born within 12 months of each other.
Okay.
Oh, so you're really,
so he's not messing around. 1 year apart. I got you. Well, shit. If that's the case, brother, I've got two Irish twins. My brothers. Irish triplets, I guess. Yeah. We're all about a year apart. My guess was going to be that one was born before the other one and one after midnight. Ooh, shit. Oh. You know what? That would have been a good call for sure, too, brother. But yeah, so Killing with the Ables, Murder Comes to My Town. Murder didn't come to my town. I was born into it. Almost like Dexter, except for I wasn't the one that was like, my mom didn't get chopped up by a chainsaw or nothing like that. So damn close though, because I'll tell you what. So I grew up in this town called Adrian, Michigan, southeastern corner, just above Toledo, Ohio, outside of Detroit. And when we were growing up, obviously we didn't know this, but our house was directly in between two serial killers, two different serial killers that weren't collaborating or anything like that. These two serial killers were, they were both had different styles and stuff like that. One was across the street from us, directly across the street, and the other one lived directly behind our house. I've been researching Adrian murders, but couldn't find much online. Brendan, here's why, and I'll tell you why. When you're trying to look for this stuff, I pulled up an article on the one serial killer that I'm going to really tell you about, which is the one that lived directly behind our house. There is a couple newspaper articles about him, but the newspapers back then spelled his name incorrectly. And so therefore, his name was Ivy, and they put it under Ivory, even though his legal name was Ivy.
It's an odd name.
One of the reporters that was actually on the scene when this broke was explaining this to somebody else that was trying to do some research on this. How this guy doesn't have articles about him now kind of blows my mind, because yes, that was back in the 80s, and we didn't have the internet, and we didn't have cell phones and shit like that. But still, the AP press, you would think that you would be able to pull up some stuff. If you go to the Toledo News has some stuff on it, Brendan. And as a matter of fact, you can ask your dad about this, because what we discovered was this guy lived behind our house. So our house was a very little house that sat right here on a road called Beecher Road. Behind Beecher Road was behind the house. We had not a big yard, and we had some woods that were there, but there was railroad tracks that separated us from the place that was behind us. The place that was behind us was a little borough, I guess, called Sunnyside. Sunnyside was, once you cross those tracks, that was like the ghetto and stuff like that. And so, but we went to school with all these kids. Like, our bus would pick us up, and then we would go around the block and pick up everybody from Sunnyside and stuff like that. So it turns out, as we're in school, I think I was in 4th grade when the case got blown wide open. The reason that the case got blown wide open was Ivy had a daughter named Diana. Diana was a senior in high school. She was one of the older children. What happened was Diana graduates high school, and as soon as she breaks away to go to college and she's out of the house, she was living with this secret about her dad killing people, because the kids knew. And the kids knew because he was making the kids help him. He wouldn't make the kids help them kill them. He would make the kids help him bury the bodies and stuff like that.
That would be like a huge risk. I mean, would you trust your kid to not like say? I mean, I know they're scared to death, but I mean,
well, first of all, behind closed doors and stuff like that, this guy was very abusive. Wow. He locked them in their rooms. He did everything typical that like a typical psycho would do. He had 2 wives. There was approximately 20 plus people living in his house, because I mean, he had probably about 10 or 11 kids and stuff like that.
10 or 11 kids.
And he would definitely make the kids, especially the younger ones, he would make them, his name is Ivy Tyndall. So he would make these kids help him put the bodies in the bags, and he was burying a lot of these bodies in the house. He was burying a lot of them under the bathroom, the backyard, stuff like that. So what he was doing was, there's 2 different stories about how he was getting these women. One has it that Ivy was a migrant worker and stuff like that, and he was obviously in the migrant camps because there was fields right there. He would meet these women at work, and then people started noticing that as these migrant workers, because especially back in the 80s, never mind, just homie, you aren't drinking enough.
I'm trying.
Oh shit. So, so what he would do is, the one story is that he would meet these women at work and he would kidnap them and then go and have his way with them. He was raping them, he was killing them, and then he would dispose of the bodies by cutting them up and burying them under the house and stuff like that. So fast forward to where Ivy ends up getting caught. Diana goes to our school. She's a senior. She graduates. She breaks out of the house. She is the one that dropped the dime on him. She's the one that dropped the dime, telling the police and everything.
So she was obviously the oldest.
She was the oldest.
How old was the youngest?
Yeah. My Ivy worked for my dad at the junkyard back in the day.
Wow.
He absolutely did.
He did?
My Uncle Todd knew Ivy.
You never told me that part.
Ivy was a junker, stuff like that. He was a mechanic and stuff like that. So yeah, my Uncle Todd knew him and stuff like that. So Ivy,
how did he have two wives? I don't understand.
It was women that he just had in the house and stuff like that. Like, I mean, he literally.
Did he have kids with both of them?
I think, well, I'm sure he did. I mean, there was like 13 kids. There might have actually been more. At one point, they say that there was 28 people living in that house. And let me tell you, this wasn't a big house. This was a smaller house and stuff. So Diana goes away for college. She's debating, though, because she doesn't know whether to turn him in, because she's afraid if she turns him in, drops a dime, he's going to kill her brothers, kill her sisters.
Yeah.
Everything that he had been telling these kids, you know, if you tell on me, you're dead. And I mean, obviously he's making the fucking kids bury bodies with him in the house and stuff like that. So they're already scared shitless. He beat the shit out of them. He beat the shit out of the women.
So did the wives like help, or were they just scared,
sure,
like the kids?
I can't remember. I think he was making the wives help or whatever. And as a matter of fact, I think he ended up killing one of the wives. So as Diana's debating, does she tell, does she not tell, she just decides to tell. And so within a matter of days of Diana telling this, obviously the police need to check this out. They start looking into it, and as they're looking into it, AA goes, Ivy used to come by the house to help tutor me in biology. I got 100 for her dissection.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, AA wasn't born at that time, so he wasn't born at that time because I was a little kid. So as all this goes down, they get a warrant. They go in the house. They start tearing up the toilet in the bathroom, and sure as fuck, there's body parts. And there was a lot of body parts. Ugh. So this investigation ended up going on for days. And I mean, our town was small. So all of a sudden you've got all these national news trucks. You've got all this in our backyard. So at nighttime when we would go to sleep, I mean, all you could see was like police lights and searchlights and shit like that. Like they were checking the woods. They were looking everywhere. And we used to play in those woods because there was railroad tracks back there. And so we would always, me and my brothers and some of the neighborhood kids would always go down to the railroad tracks because we were trying to put like coins on the railroad tracks and shit because the trains would run them over, and we always thought that shit was cool.
Typical.
So Ivy ends up getting busted. He goes to prison, and he ended up dying in prison. And serial killer upper decker. He probably did, man. I can't even remember. So he probably did. So one of the news articles that I came across, let me just pull this up because it was under Ivory, and I was really blown away that there wasn't more. I was really blown away that there wasn't more about this. The newspaper back then labeled it a horrible mystery in Adrian. Adrian, it was a crisp afternoon, like any other. A school bus stopped in front of 1631 Naomi Avenue earlier in the week in a neighborhood called Sunnyside, just southeast of there. Several children leaped from the bus, ran across the dirt yard, and entered a faded yellow house. The door closed, and the silence again surrounded a 2-story wood frame house that once looked pretty much like any other house in this blue collar, predominantly Hispanic neighborhood. In reality, the house was a very unusual place. Along with 2 adjacent trailers, it was home to at one time to as many as 28 adults and children. A horrible mystery. Police say the family lived in this incestuous, violent,
Ooh.
patriotic, ruled by Ivory Lee Tyndall, 44-year-old patriarchy.
Yeah.
Self-employed auto mechanic.
Oh.
Right there. That's how he came in contact with my uncle.
Incestuous. Ugh.
Yeah, because
terrible.
he was raping these kids too.
Oh
He
my
was
gosh.
raping
You
his
left
own
that
kids.
part out. That makes him double gross.
Within the family's bosom, behind torn scenes and locked doors, the body of women believed to be in her early 30s had been laying there for about 3 years beneath the bathroom floor, a skeleton in all its remains. The body of another woman, believed to be in her 60s, had been stuffed in a plastic bag and buried on the property about 8 years ago. It had been recently unearthed and placed in a garage in the back of the house. Police, acting on an anonymous tip, discovered both bodies the morning of December 31st. That's what broke it open. There was 2 bodies found in the house. But then it goes on, and as the investigation started going on, they started realizing that Ivy had killed way more than 2 women. Supervisor of the detectives for the Lenawee County Sheriff's Department, the dead women had not been yet identified. But police suspect they are Queenie Williams in her 60s and Rosa Sabario in her 30s. Both called themselves Tyndall's wives. So he did end up killing 2 of the wives. Ford is hoping to receive the results by next week as the autopsy begins.
So what year was that?
That was... Let me see if I can pull a date on this.
I thought it'd be right there.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull... There was no date on it.
No.
So I would.
Jokerfish says it's illegal to be a serial killer. You can get in trouble for that.
So, I would have been in 4th grade when that happened. 1985.
Okay.
So 1985. Yeah. So that was the first 2. I believe that they ended up finding, if I remember correctly, I believe they've ended up finding 6 bodies.
Wait, so both his wives, one of his wives was in her 30s and one was in her 60s?
Yes.
That's a big range.
Well, yeah. I mean, he didn't care. I mean, he was crazy. So, he was absolutely crazy. Lenawee officials expect charges in women's deaths. So there is a few articles out there. The best one that I found was the Toledo one. Because I mean, it goes on and on. Let's see here. I'm just gonna skim this. I think real quick.
Jokerfish. Is it illegal to be Jaws Jr. and eat ladies?
I mean, when you say you're gonna eat a woman, it should mean something else. It shouldn't. Right. It shouldn't mean that kind of eating. So Tyndall was in the Lenawee County Jail, having been bound over in Lenawee County Court for in connection with the alleged rape of 2 other girls, aged 14 and 16. Ugh. Both are believed by the police to be his daughters.
Ooh.
Tyndall was arrested on June 13th after the Department of Social Services investigated the complaint about him. Contrary to the published reports, police say it's not at all clear whether he was charged in connection with the deaths of Williams and Sabria. Although in an autopsy the women were murdered, he was the primary suspect, investigators said. With it, the autopsy and our evidence is very slim, and it shows that one of them died of pneumonia. Although that's bullshit, he cut her up. Even after the crime had happened. Family members, when questioned, acknowledged the women's disappearance and they had not witnessed the homicides. Tyndall is saying that little Travis Ballard, the Adrian attorney who is working with Tyndall at the request of the court, is acting as a buffer between him and the police. When asked whether Tyndall killed the 2 women, Ballard said no, adding that they had been dead so long that he probably probably will not be able to show homicide, even if it had been committed, because we got to remember it was 8 years from the
Yeah.
time that one was. Um, the longer that this investigation went on, I think that they ended up pinning like 6 murders on him. 6 women that had disappeared from that area, 6 women that were connected
So
with
just
him.
women.
Yeah, yeah, it was all
No
women.
men.
It was all women. But he was definitely abusing the kids, definitely raping the girls, and
Ugh.
stuff like that. So all the kids were scared of him, and that's good movie.
She's talking about Live Ween's James Bond pull.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So Tyndall was one serial killer that lived directly behind us. Across the street was another serial killer, and I'm gonna pull this one up.
And you said they didn't know each other, or they did?
I don't think they knew each other. If they did, I mean, they definitely didn't kill together, because
Fair.
obviously that would have been really bad. So the other guy, his name is Anthony Guy Walker, American criminal and serial killer responsible for murders of at least 6 people. So when Anthony was convicted of 6 people, the longer that time went on, Anthony even had somebody killed in prison while he was in prison.
Hmm.
He ended up coming out years later and confessing to as high as 28 murders, and they pinned murders on him in Michigan, Tennessee, Ohio, Georgia. Those are all just places that they know of that Anthony had killed people. Anthony Guy Walker was responsible for at least 6 murders in Lenawee County between 75 and between 1975 and 86, after being convicted of a brutal triple murder, which happened in Adrian. So what Anthony did was, so the other guy, his name is Chris Abels, and he lived in the same room with me. Now live with me. So Anthony, one of his kills, there was a cornfield that was across the street from where we lived. It was just a field at that time. Now it's all expanded into. Now it's actually a prison, ironically. But one of Anthony's kills was he was mad at a lady that lived down the road from us, 2 or 3 houses down the road from us.
Oh.
She had pissed him off because she insulted him somehow. And so what he would do was he would lay in this cornfield, and he watched her. He laid in the same spot of the cornfield every day for, I think they said, 1 to 2 months. So the entire time we're outside fucking playing and stuff.
Mm.
This tells you how bad me and my brothers were.
Yeah.
So obviously me and my brothers were such bad kids that we were directly in the eyesight of one serial killer and had another serial killer behind us, and neither one of them wanted anything to fucking do with us. They weren't taking us. They weren't giving us candy. Nothing.
So this guy here, he killed just women?
That they
2?
know of. Well, he also killed a guy.
Oh, okay.
So he at least for sure killed one guy in prison.
Mm.
So Anthony was sitting here stalking this woman, and so what he was doing, the reason he was laying in this cornfield for like 1 month, 2 months every day, he was getting down her pattern. Like, he was getting down her habits. What time's she gonna be home? What time's she going to bed? What time's the lights going off? What time is she doing this? Who's coming by her house? He was getting all of his intel. And then when the time was right, he went into her house and he fucking killed her. I think that was
It's really scary.
I think that was his first kill. And that definitely, if I remember, that happened before the roof was blowing off. Skull.
Skola.
Skull.
Skola.
We'll drink to that. So,
Mm-hmm.
so her murder actually occurred long before the roof was blown off on Tyndall. Which it might be after Tyndall got caught. That might be why my dad decided that we were moving.
That's funny.
That's because even serial
killers were scared of how crazy the Abels family
right?
is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
He's lucky to be alive. I don't know how. I mean, aside from the stories of them growing up with the 3 boys, like some of those stories, I was like, oh my gosh, how are you still alive? And then he tells me he lives between 2 serial killers. I'm like, what?
Well, grew up, yeah. Only to 5th grade, but I mean, after the Tyndall thing happened, I think my dad was like, shit, we got to get out of here. I don't think that it was really necessary worried that something would happen to me and my brothers, but I think that he was worried something would happen to my mom, so he wanted to get her out.
It was creepy.
Yeah, it's cool, Chris. My neighbors were
mob guys.
Mob guys. Oh shit, man. They did stuff. No big deal, brother. Absolutely. So this guy though, man, he laid in that field because I remember that lady died, and I think I was in third grade when she got murdered, and the Tyndall stuff didn't come out until I was in fifth grade.
Did it affect the way you like when you played outside and stuff when all that was going on? I mean, what?
No,
I mean, wouldn't you not have freaked out?
No, because we were kids. It's not like we understood that.
Didn't you hear about it? Like on the news and stuff? Weren't people talking about it?
Well, I mean, people were definitely saying, hey, the lady down here got murdered. She was like 3 houses down. So, yeah. I remember riding in our grandma's station wagon and bouncing off the rear window. That's happened too. She
survived.
She was a serial person that would run over our cousins and stuff. She ran Nate over. For sure. But this dude laid in that field, stalked her, watched her,
like
got her pattern down, went in and killed her.
At that age, if I heard something like that was going on, I'd be scared if I heard the neighbor's car got broken into.
Right. But we didn't think about that. We didn't think about that, nor did we care about it. I mean, it was just one of those things like, oh my God, she got killed. And so no, it definitely didn't affect.
Scare me.
It didn't affect the way we played, and it also the crazy thing is I don't ever remember my parents being like, "You guys stay in the house," somebody died 3 houses down or whatever.
Oh, my mom and dad were totally overprotective.
Yeah, but my mom and dad were I mean,
if anything happened, even close, to my house,
but I think
stay in the house.
I think my mom and dad were like, "Hey, take them, yeah, take them." So if you want them, take them. Actually, I think my dad used to say, like, if somebody took us, they would give us back. He would probably have to pay. He would charge them a ransom to give us back. So, because I mean, when we were growing up, we did fucked up shit. The neighbor kid that lived 2 houses over, his name was Teddy, and Teddy was like, my parents needed underground cable. And that came later. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, holy shit. No one told me about this.
They're talking
looking
about
at you, Space
TV.
Oh, yeah. So we grew up. The neighbor kid, Teddy, was fucked up. He would get me into so much shit. Like back in the 80s, porches had these plastic wavy roofs and stuff like that. That was the fucking style. And I remember one time I was over there playing with Teddy. What?
It was before the Sunsetter. Remember those commercials for the Sunsetter?
Yeah.
Before the Sunsetter.
Yeah, definitely before the Sunsetter.
Are you talking about awnings?
Yeah, it was like a plastic awning that was like wavy and shit like that. So he had that over his porch, and they had a bunch of ants outside, and his dad was at work. His mom was in the house. Probably watching, like, I don't know, Price is Right or some shit. And Teddy was like, hey man, we need to take care of these ants for my parents, we need to get rid of these. And I was like, okay, what are we gonna do? Well, he fucking went to the garage and got turpentine. I didn't know what the fuck turpentine was. I just know it stunk. So he said, if we dump this turpentine on him, that'll kill him. So we dumped this turpentine all over that patio, and some of them were still crawling and stuff like that. He was like, nah, let's light them on fire.
See, I would have poured the turpentine, but as soon as fire came into it, I'd have been like, no, we better not.
Well, he's the one that lit it, but he
still would have been like, oh, it's not a good
idea. He just, because I mean, back then, like, everybody's parents were smokers, so there was matches laying around everywhere. There was lighters, shit like that. Right. So Teddy goes and gets matches or a lighter or something and just, boom, threw it on that turpentine. That fucking turpentine lit that shit up. That plastic roof was just melting like a motherfucker. It just opened up like a hole. And his mom's sitting in the house, and all she sees is that it's really bright outside and orange. And so she comes fucking running out and is like, what the fuck?
Oh, is that Haley's comment?
Yeah. Let me tell you, we got in some big shit for that one, man. We got in big shit. Chris, serial killer name would be the Merkin Murders. I like that.
Yeah.
So I like that.
You're trying to reach your bell.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, give me my bell. No, it wasn't a foul.
All right.
Setting his porch on fire was an absolute epic fail.
Timmy's here.
See, the serial killer guy that was in the field, Anthony Walker, he probably fucking seen that and was like, I'm not fucking with these kids, because he probably was like, these little bastards are gonna kill themselves. And
you guys were probably entertainment. He was the one that was laying in the field watching that girl. He was probably like, you're probably like a little.
Yeah, we were
sideshow,
like his little fucking vaudeville show or something. Yeah,
hey, look at these three stooges over here.
Yeah, we probably were, because that was also the same summer that Teddy got a new bow and arrow set.
Oh, was that the guy?
That was him. Oh. Yeah, he got a new bow and arrow set, and he calls me. He's like, "Come down, we're gonna shoot some arrows and stuff." The Modelo murder.
Right, Brendan.
So you give me an idea, Brendan. Maybe I should start killing. Teddy got this fucking bow and arrow set, and he calls me down. He's like, "Come down, man. You want to shoot some arrows?" And he had like a hay bale and a target, but these were practice arrows, so like they didn't have the tips on them and stuff like that. But so he tells me, "I'm gonna shoot all these first. You go get them, and when you get all the arrows and come back, it'll be your turn." And I was like, "Okay, no problem." So Teddy's shooting the arrows, and he tells me he's all done, and he was like, "Go get him." Well, he kept one of the arrows back, and because he thought he was going to be fucking funny and shoot it over my head and just scare me or whatever. So as I'm running, he fucking shoots this arrow, and all of a sudden it just thunk, and it hits me in the back of the neck, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
How far away from you was he?
20 yards, maybe. I mean, he's not a great shot, obviously. He was trying to shoot it over my fucking head, and he shot me in the back of the head. He totally JFK'd me. And I was just like, what the fuck? Thank God it was a practice arrow, because if it was a real arrow, that motherfucker would have went through.
Glad it wasn't a Cupid's arrow.
Oh, I definitely didn't fall in love with him. I definitely didn't fucking fall in love with him. But practice arrows can still do some damage.
Yeah.
So it fucking tore my neck and stuff, and I was bleeding so fucking bad. And he was like, oh shit, we're gonna be in trouble. So he convinces me that we're gonna be in trouble, and he's like, you have to tell him a fucking mosquito bit you. Yeah. And I was like, okay.
He was afraid he was gonna be in trouble.
Right, but he convinced me that we were gonna be in trouble. And so he tells me to tell him that a mosquito bit me. There's fucking blood running down my shirt and shit like that, man. I mean, it is just running down my fucking shirt. And he goes in the house, and he's getting a ton of paper towels and shit. And his dad just happened to come home while he was in the house getting the paper towels. And he's like, what are you doing? And he looked at my shirt, and there was just a bunch of fucking blood back here. And I said, nothing, a mosquito bit me. And he looked and he goes, that is no motherfucking mosquito.
Yeah,
so
sure it is.
Long story short, they end up figuring out what happens. Me and Teddy aren't allowed to play together for, I think, probably like 3 or 4 months or some shit. But wasn't a bad thing. That probably saved my life.
That was good for your sake, yeah.
Yeah, but this fucking serial killer probably seen that shit and literally thought, these kids are going to kill themselves. I'm just wasting my time on them.
Natural selection.
Yeah. So then he ends up killing that lady. And then from there, Anthony.
So that was his first kill?
That was his first kill, okay. Yeah. Anthony goes on, and he goes on because he ends up doing a brutal triple murder. So what happens is, here he is, a career criminal with a string of convictions and violent sexual offenses. Walker first admitted murder was that of a 24-year-old Arlene Salcido in 1975. Her decomposing body was found in 1975 in a field in Blissfield. Okay, so maybe the lady that he killed on the street was like his second murder. I thought it was his first one. The field 2 miles south of Blissfield, they found her body in a field. The cause of death couldn't be determined, and the case remained unsolved for a long period of time. Later that year, Anthony was arrested for kidnapping and raping a woman in his hometown of Adrian. The kidnapping charges were dropped, but he pleaded guilty to second-degree criminal sexual conduct and received a few years imprisonment for it. In early 1979, he was paroled. On January 15th, while looking for a house to rob, Walker set his sights on a small house on West Maple Avenue in Adrian, where 24-year-old Puerto Rican immigrant Yolanda Torres Madison and her 11-month-old daughter Jessica were living, accompanied by a 19-year-old Teresa Carey, a friend of Yolanda's who was visiting the house that night. Sensing the opportunity, he broke into their house, tying them up and beating both of the women up, finally shooting them. After stealing the valuables and the money from their house, he set the house on fire in order to cover his tracks, which caused the little 11-month-old to die from suffocation from smoke inhalation.
That is so sad.
So he indirectly killed her. Oh, Danny Ray, what's up, brother?
And Tiff.
Oh, shit, Tiff. Welcome, guys. Danny Ray, Melinda's aunt and uncle were murdered. Yes, this is true. Danny told me this.
You never told me this,
yes.
Danny.
So I'll break into that in just a second. That right there is a fucking crazy story. Okay. Yeah, that's a crazy story. So Anthony killed these two women, set the house on fire, kills the kid. And then Yolanda's brother later went to the house, sensing that something was off, began to pound on the front door and nobody was answering. When he noticed the smoke, he called the fire department, who managed to put out the fire, and after examining the sites and the bodies, the three victims were located. An autopsy determined that Madison and Carey had been killed prior to the house being set ablaze, and the child had died as a result of it. Despite the severity of the crime and an outrage from the local community, there wasn't enough evidence to convict anybody at the time when the case went cold. It was believed to be a drug-related crime. Walker was paid $2,000 by an unidentified man to kill 28-year-old Floyd Betty on March 1st. The following morning, Betty was found dead near the back door of his home in Manchester. Months later in September, Walker approached a trio of high school students who were skipping school in Adrian that day. Claiming to be an off-duty police officer, he ordered them to get in his car, then drove to his house. There, he attempted to assault one of the girls, but decided against it, driving all three of them back to the downtown area, where he safely dropped them off. He was later arrested and convicted of assault, receiving a 10 to 15-year imprisonment as a result of being a habitual offender. In 1986, while in prison at the now Southern Michigan institution near Jackson, Anthony paid an inmate to kill 40-year-old Daniel Staggs, a convict serving a life sentence for armed robbery. Staggs' body was later found in cell block 4, stabbed to death. His killer was never identified and believed to be deceased. In 93, Walker was released from prison. This fucker got out.
Yeah.
After he's killed all these people.
That's crazy.
But remained free only for a short period of time. A little over a year later, in 94, he was arrested for sex crimes in Wayne County, convicted on 2 counts, first-degree criminal sexual assault, and sentenced to life imprisonment with a concurrent 15 to 30-year term before he had a chance to parole.
These sex offenders, they cannot be rehabilitated. I mean, it's just like an illness, you know what I mean? They just, it's something they can't control.
Well, so later he ends up going back to prison in 2015. A program dedicated to the case titled Rising from the Ashes is explored. Authorities and prosecution managed to build up a case against Walker for the Madison and Carey murders. Later on, as he's in prison and stuff like that, he ends up confessing to way more murders, and that ends up taking his count way up.
True live wing.
His victims' numbers, killers' victims' numbers could be as high as 30. Walker told them that 2 men in Toledo, the 4 murder cases Anthony Walker confessed to Wednesday was only a sample of the killings that he had been committed to do over years. There may be as high as 30 murders that the police were able to credit Walker with when investigations and his confessions had completed. The defender assigned to the case, Walker in an Adrian Old Cold Case murder prosecution, said his 53-year-old client was ready to detail the career of his murders and mayhem that began when he was a teenager. Without a doubt, I think Tony Walker is one of the most prolific murderers in Michigan that no one has heard of until now, Jameson said. Helping Walker put his crimes on record, Jameson said it will at least help the families and the victims know about the claims to have killed in Michigan, Ohio, Georgia, and Texas. I only hope that I can give some consolation to the victims' families and allow them to move on, Jameson said, and it's at least give them the answers that they've wanted. Relatives of the murder victims who were in court Wednesday to hear Walker plead guilty later to relief of what happened after decades of wondering what had happened. Walker pleaded guilty to 3 open murder counts. He admitted shooting to death Teresa Carey, Yolanda Torres, in the Adrian home on January 15th. He also admitted to shooting Floyd Betty at Betty's Clinton area home as a part of a plea agreement. Walker also admitted to his role in 1975 of killing Arlene Salcido. In 1986, he admitted to killing the prisoner Daniel Staggs. Walker already is in prison for a 96 conviction, where he was charged in May with the murders of Carrie Madison and Madison's 10-month-old daughter. I had no idea that it had turned this fast, Jameson said. He and Walker reached an agreement that the plea bargain that would clear up many of the other murders committed was the best course of action. The agreement involved the 3 local murder cases and the one at the prison on Wednesday. 4 murders he had claimed to have committed in Wayne County in the mid-1990s was part of his plea bargain. Wayne County authorities declined to participate, though. So when you talk to Tony Walker, there is no doubt that he is telling the truth. The level of the detail in the descriptions and the fact that he has nothing to gain by claiming additional murders helped convince him, Walker said. He asked me to write a book for him on the legal work case that is completed in his life. There's clearly blah, 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 skipping ahead. Regardless, these are 2 fucking serial killers that I grew up in between, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt. Chomos don't do well in prison. That's exactly true. I always had fun in Michigan. Jokerfish, me too. Even though I grew up between 2 serial killers, there is no doubt that I had a lot of fun in Michigan. I want to go back to Danny Ray's comment because Danny Ray was telling me this, and I think that we should
Here, I'll read it.
We should feature this. Yeah, go ahead and read it, and then I'll tell you the story that Danny Ray told me.
Melinda's aunt and uncle were murdered by the ghillie suit killer. He made his own ghillie suit, hid in the woods, and shot them while they were camping in a national park in Oklahoma.
Yeah. So Danny Ray, that's in the chat, is one of my friends. He's one of my fellow comedians, one of my really good friends as well. His wife directly had an aunt and uncle that was murdered by the serial killer that was labeled the ghillie suit killer. So the guy would literally dress up in a ghillie suit. You know what a ghillie suit is?
Yes.
Okay. So he would wear his ghillie suit, go out, see people camping and stuff like that, and then he would shoot them. And he killed Melinda's aunt and uncle while they were, I think they were on vacation. Is that right, Danny? I think that's what it was.
That is terrible.
Yeah. And so they ended up making the connection, and I'm going to ghillie suit killer.
When was this?
Danny, if you're still in the chat,
still here.
Yeah, Danny, if you're still in the chat, what year was that?
I don't know if he's still here. He hasn't commented since.
I've never
heard of the ghillie suit killer. I didn't even know how to spell ghillie.
Ghillie suit killer.
That is not how you spell ghillie.
It 100% is.
I don't know how to spell it, but I
knew. It 100% is.
Tom Gully suit killer.
Oh, that's what I accidentally put. I'm sorry. The Gully suit killer. The Tom Gully suit killer.
Gully suit killer. Actually, that'd be the perfect costume for when were ghillie suits even
looking like Tom Gully?
No.
Oh, like you get a Tom Gully outfit, and that would be the perfect murderer?
No, I don't even know when ghillie suits became a thing. Like, when were they even invented?
Well, I'm sure Oh man!
Oh wow! Jokerfish has a GI Joe action figure that's in a gully suit.
Oh,
Gilly.
A gully suit.
Guilty suit. He says guilty suit.
There you go. Danny's still here.
Oh,
he says
2003. 21 years ago.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull up.
How many people did he kill?
I'm trying to pull up the article. They want to charge me $12.
Oh, here you do. I'll get it. Oh,
yeah. So Danny, that was in 2003. Do you know how many kills he had? I remember you telling me the story, brother. The ghillie suit is a marketable idea. Yes, Peg Leg Vet, very marketable. It was for the military. We filmed Ween in Royal Oak Music Theater in Detroit on 7/30/10. Only time we have been there. You know what? Royal Oak Music Theater is a beautiful theater, brother.
Danny, is his name Sean Lee McDaniel?
Yes, but don't open that one. That's the one that's trying to charge you $12. So just maybe Google
Sean. Yeah, what's his name? Sean Lee McDaniel.
Sean Lee McDaniel. Here we go. It's yeah. Well, he's definitely not a rapper.
No.
Maybe put Sean Lee McDaniel killer because Jesus, there's
Who's that?
Tons of those guys. Holy shit. Actually, we almost filmed there at the Fillmore in Detroit. Oh, wow, dude. Holy shit, man. That's awesome, brother. 10/27/07. Been to both places.
Okay.
Are you able to find it?
I'm trying.
This is what I hate.
Oh, here.
Google sucks. This? Yeah, try that one. Oh, nope, man, it's wanting you to download the file. Jesus. We'll end up pulling this, brother. Edward Leon. Try Edward Leon. Yeah, maybe you pulled the wrong ghillie silk killer. Edward Leon.
Oh, shoot.
Try Edward
It's a copycat. Leon. Edward Leon?
Edward Leon Fields Jr. Edward Leon Fields Jr. I've crawled for days in a ghillie suit, peg leg vet. Oh, brother, I bet you did, man, when you were serving. Yeah, absolutely. I found the legal casework, so Brendan's doing some homework for Brendan. Us. Yeah, Danny was telling me this story, and I was like, "Holy shit, brother, that is fucking crazy."
Here we go.
Okay, what do you got? How many did he kill?
Well. Okay, this is a federal death penalty case arising from 2 murders committed in a national forest in Oklahoma.
That was Melinda's cousin.
Petitioner Edward Leon Fields pleaded guilty in federal court to 2 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of using a firearm during a federal crime of violence causing the death of a person, and 2 counts of assimilative crime. Fields was sentenced following a penalty phase proceeding before a jury to death on each of the 2 murder convictions and to significant terms of imprisonment on each of the remaining convictions. After completing the direct appeal process, Fields initiated these proceedings by filing a motion to vacate, set aside, or correct sentence pursuant to whatever. The district court denied Fields' petition and also denied him a certificate of appealability, we subsequently granted Fields a COA with respect to 4 issues, now exercising jurisdiction pursuant to whatever code. We affirm in part, reverse in part, and remand to the district court with directions to conduct an evidentiary hearing on Fields' claim that his trial counsel was ineffective for failing to adequately investigate and present at a trial evidence of his organic brain damage.
Wow. So this motherfucker
goes on and on.
He was trying to get off. Let me see this real quick. Edward Leon Fields killed Charles and Shirley Chick at the Winding Stair Campground in the National Forest on July 10th, 2003, on your birthday. He had seen the couple there 3 days earlier and drove there the evening of the 10th with a homemade ghillie suit, covering for a head and a body made to resemble underbrush. Fields referred to as his sniper suit, a camouflage and a powerfully scoped rifle in his truck. He found the chicks on a vista some distance from their campsite. He retrieved the rifle, put on the ghillie suit, and hid near their campsite. As it grew dark in the time, the chicks, that's our last name, guys.
I was like, what are they saying?
So that's our last name.
chicks.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this is my friend's family, so don't be making fun of them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Not
just
even
kidding.
my character. I love Danny and Melinda.
When Charles told Shirley, he was going to the tent, Fields shot him in the face. As Charles slumped to the table, Shirley got up and began to run towards their van. Fields shot at her, and the bullet tore through her foot. She reached the passenger door of the van, but she was shot again on the side of her head.
Ugh.
Fields caught up and shot her once more in the back of the head. In the doorway of the van, Shirley died as a result of both wounds. Fields returned to the table, shot Charles a second time in the head. Charles also died as a result of both of his wounds. The physical evidence indicated that Fields then left the campsite, only to return hours later when he broke the driver's window of the van and stole some items. He rummaged through the driver's area of the van. The rest of the van and the tent were untouched. A tip eventually led police to Fields' truck, where they found the rifle and the ghillie suit and some of the items stolen from the chick's van. In the meantime, Fields had been taken in for questioning. He initially denied any connection to the crime, but then he confessed when confronted with the evidence from his truck. Yeah, so this fucking guy, man, ends up doing this bullshit. Yeah, that guy is a jerk, says Jokerfish. He is. Timmy, absolutely terrifying. I mean, they're just out there camping, minding their own fucking business. Ugh. And they've got somebody creeping around watching them, and then he does this shit to them. So, yeah, that was fucked up when Danny was telling me that story, which Danny had told me that story a couple years ago. And
can't believe you never told me that story.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I forgot until now, but that's why I'm glad Danny brought it back up. Guys, I'm going to go take a quick llama time. Without the official llama time, because Shawnee Boy, unfortunately, is working tonight. He was able to get us up and going, but he is not here to run anything official for us. So this will be the part of the show where you guys just talk amongst yourself in the chat, get caught up, do a little homework on Tyndall and Walker and the ghillie suit guy. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Throw out any serial killer that you want to talk about as well. Yeah. We'll be happy to cover that. But tonight, we wanted to tell you about murder coming to my town, and
hopefully not this town.
Yeah, and there's also been a few others. I'll bring up another one when we get back. Dude, we love Shawnee Boy too, man. Unfortunately, he is out busting his ass, and he works for some people that make him pull a double tonight. So the kid is really working his ass off today. So, homie, sing us a song. Yeah, that's a good idea. You should sing him a song while we're gone. I think you need a piss break.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to sing that song.
Yeah, you could totally sing for him.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's not in my contract.
Why? You have a killer
voice?
Yeah, you have a killer voice. So,
yeah, I don't think I do.
But
do a magic trick. I think I got that request last time.
Yeah, I think so too. So
I can make myself disappear for 3 minutes.
Oh, there you go. So we'll be right back, guys.
We'll be right back.
We're gonna go pull some more info for you and be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't disappear on us. We'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Do it now. And don't worry, even though the screen is blank, we can still hear you talking shit about us. We'll be right back. I could do this for him.
Party in my suite. Vince and I might throw party in my suite. Party in my suite. Party in my suite. Vince and I might throw party in my suite. I'll be party in my suite. Chewy in my suite. Vince and I might throw chewy in my suite. Party in my suite. Party in my suite. Vince and I might throw party in my suite. Party in my suite. Chewy in in my suite. Vince and I hanging out, chilling in my suite. Party in my suite. P.I. in my suite. Vince and I might throw P.I. in my suite. We're gonna have a little party at the suite. Party at the suite. Party at the suite. Broadcast live. We'll do a dive. And that'll be fun. Sausage party up all night. Have some ladies come. Sausage party up all night. I'm not getting in shape for no reason. I'll be on the back in my singing, chilling in my seat. Vince and I hanging out, chilling in my seat. Party in my suite. P.I. in my suite. Vince and I might throw P.I. in my suite. On the back in my singing, chilling in my seat. Vince and I hanging out, chilling in my seat. Party in my suite. P.I. in my suite. Vince and I might throw P.I. in my suite. On the back like SpongeBob, optical SpongeBob, optical SpongeBob, optical chill. Like SpongeBob, optical SpongeBob, optical SpongeBob, optical chill. Like SpongeBob, optical SpongeBob, optical SpongeBob, optical chill. Like SpongeBob, optical SpongeBob, optical SpongeBob. I'll be on the back in my singing, chilling in my seat. Vince and I hanging out, chilling in my seat. Party in my suite. P.I. in my suite. Vince and I might throw P.I. in my suite. On the back in my singing, chilling in my seat. Vince and I hanging out, chilling in my seat. Party in my suite. P.I. in my suite. Vince and I might throw P.I. in my suite. Humans see us hunt, but maybe I'm addicted. Humans see us hunt. I'm addicted. I'll be on the proud. But yes, we're gonna have a little party at the suite. Quid pro quo. Touche. I choose to remember those terms.
Oh.
Hey, I'm glad they couldn't hear us talking shit. We did that on purpose. We totally did that on purpose.
Yeah, I mean,
so
we were just seeing if you all tell us.
Yeah. I'm deaf.
I'm deaf.
So let's try this again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh my gosh, get that off of there.
Everybody's cranking up their volume, so that's the best part. It'll go away. That's the best part. We were talking about the toy box killer, and so we do need to take another deep dive.
Yeah,
on
we couldn't
him.
remember what his name even was.
It's David Ray Parker Lewis Can't Lose Jr. So don't forget the junior.
Yeah, right.
David Ray Parker Lewis, the toy box killer.
Because reading lips about the heart attack.
Yeah, when they couldn't hear us, they were reading lips and thought that I said I was having a heart attack.
Oh.
So yeah, that wasn't happening.
I hope not.
Yeah, Emmanuel
Lewis.
Emmanuel Lewis was related to him. See, this is what happened. We were talking about the toy box killer, and we ended up going off on tangents and going down rabbit holes and stuff like that. And that's what happened. The joke's on you. I can read lips. They're called
you bitches, except me.
What? Bitches. We were talking about the toy box killer, and Chris said, "Don't talk about the heart attack right before he got that HOA violation." Dude, Livewing, that was fucked up, man. I'm telling you, I
don't even remember what that was about.
It's during llama time.
Something.
Yeah, when
I was down here.
Right, I go outside to pee, and the people were walking by.
What'd they do?
I was outside smoking and peeing and chatting, so like I didn't see the people doing a walk. Who the fuck walks at I think that was like what 11:30, 12:30 the other night. Yeah, in the fucking. I thought for sure the HOA was gonna come around and try to tag me again. So because bastards don't know how to mind their own business. I mean, we're having a killer show talking about the toy box killer and the leg spreader, and they don't know how to mind their own business.
Right.
So,
That was a fun night.
Yeah. So Chris was working us, acting like he had one but doesn't want to talk about it.
He said it.
A bunch of half whispering. Oh, when the sound was off, I didn't have a heart attack. The simple thing is always
the same thing. It's always about Chris peeing outside.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only happened a couple times. Well, not.
You used to go to the bathroom right there. But...
I know. I would go out there, but I like to go outside and smoke, and because I don't dare smoke in the house. So I'll run outside during llama time, and I have found that it's easier to go outside, pee, smoke.
Yeah, I'm sure it
and
is.
Chat. So.
Just say yes, homie. That's all Chris needs.
Yes,
hey, I say yes a lot, Timmy.
Yes, she does.
Me.
As you went outside, you said it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Oh, it was hilarious. I mean,
as you left for the thing, you said you said you were going to have a heart attack.
Did I?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't think I did. How would I? If it was mute?
No.
If it was mute, how would he hear that?
So my dogs can be outside, but I can't.
Exactly.
I can't either, Brendan.
That is my whole point.
I can't either.
That is my whole point. But yeah. So tonight we started off the show really good. The toy box killer. We got off on a tangent, and so I'm not even sure
it's easy to do.
I'm not even sure if we ended up getting to what he was doing.
We went to my mom and dad's the other day to borrow something, and we went up there and talked to them for like an hour and left and forgot to even ask what we were borrowing. Remember, we got home and we didn't have it.
Yeah, what was that?
The what was it? Oh, the wagon.
So we go off on tangents.
Yeah, we get
sidetracked.
We both have ADHD.
Yeah, we get distracted, which is fun when you both have ADHD.
I know,
because
you
like
never get anything done.
Yeah, so we're like, hey, let's go to dinner, and I'm like, hey, let's go get a wagon real quick and stuff like that. Yeah, and so we literally went up there to borrow that wagon. And we get up there and we started talking to him about some bullshit.
Yeah.
And
for like an hour.
For an hour.
And then we came back.
We left and we got back home and I was like, oh fuck. We totally forgot to ask.
You were like, guess what? And I was like, you're like, guess what we forgot? And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And you're like, the wagon.
The wagon.
It's like I had no idea.
The whole fucking point of going up there was to borrow their wagon.
And then I was like, do you want me to go get it? And he's like, nah, forget it. And we still haven't borrowed it.
No, we haven't. And I still forgot to pick up all the sticks. So it works out. It works out good. So, because there's so many damn sticks back here. You guys have no idea. We've got like a bunch of trees behind us. And we have probably, I don't even know, 40 fucking squirrels back there. And they destroy that backyard, man. They throw so many fucking sticks down. It's unreal. It's nuts. Yeah. Brenda said, we got to the part where he was having his wife and the dog joined in on the torture.
Yeah, which I didn't get.
Yeah.
First of all, I need to know.
Okay. So let's just do a recap because Joker Smith. Oh, fuck. Joker fish. That's what I said. Joker fish.
Joker Smith. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Roll call.
Yeah, roll call. Joker
gosh.
Smith to tack on Timmy. So Wiveline. Brendan. Nice, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Check. Okay.
The couple who were friends of theirs who came over regularly. Yes. This sounds like he would have to be awfully convincing if he convinced his wives to go in on this.
I don't think that it comes down to convincing.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about the toy box killer or the Adrian guy now?
Both. Because David Ray Parker, Emmanuel Lewis Stewart fucking Carl, because he knew how to run,
Right.
Was along the same lines as Tyndall. So Tyndall obviously like had these women and stuff like that, and he tortured them, and they feared him and shit like that.
Yeah, I guess
So,
I'm thinking, like, I automatically think, oh wow, how could they cooperate? But I forgot he's probably forcing them.
it's not even like these dudes are good looking dudes, so it's not like they're like good looking dudes and these women are snake charmed and stuff
who
like
says
that.
These women are good looking women?
Well, I don't know. I've never.
My gosh,
I've
the
never
other day
seen
you said
them.
all the woman has to do is just say yes.
Yeah, because that is true, and you weren't picking up on that because
I'm not getting off on that. I ain't going down like that.
So, okay. So we'll get back into it. Okay. Yeah, Brendan, good idea.
Yeah, Brendan, keep us on track.
Yeah. So whoever Livewing,
yeah, it's your job.
Said let's go back to the toy box killer. Okay.
Yes.
So this article is about the suspected serial killer known as the toy box killer. For the toolbox killers, see Lawrence Bittaker and Ray Norris. So apparently, toy box killer and toolbox killer, two different people. They both love boxes.
One was the dad, the toolbox killer, and one was the son, the toy box killer.
Ah, that could be. I know. I didn't think that he was for real. Yeah, so that could be. Yeah, Dad, how's the toolbox killing's going? Good. How's the toy box killing's going? Good. How many women do you have? How many women do you have? Yeah. So David Ray, Parker, Lewis, Carl, Emmanuel, Stewart, Jr. Can't lose. He was known as the toy box killer. He was a kidnapper, a torturer, a rapist, and suspected serial killer.
Gosh, he lettered.
I know, right? He if there was like a letter jacket for serial killers, his back would have been covered. Yeah, he would have had the patches, all kinds of shit.
He lettered in serial killer.
Yeah, I wish Shawnee was here so we could put up a picture of this dude.
Well, maybe he'll be home soon. Well,
no, he's not going to. He said it's a very busy night tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Thursdays maybe. But
yeah.
Saturdays.
Jokerfish. Lately, I've been playing a new ESP LTD MH1000 even tune.
Evertune.
Yeah. Livewing's been kicking ass, man. He jumps on the Discord and plays.
I heard it.
Yeah,
Livewing, my dad plays guitar, so I have an appreciation.
Yeah.
I do. I have an appreciation for guitar music. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We were watching him the other night. I don't know if he could hear us. I hit the mic on it. I'm not sure if he could hear us or not, but yeah, we were on there. I never played the fastnet guitar. I switched to the bass, and I have a Les Paul Classic thinner 60s rock. And,
neck?
Neck. Jesus. I can see. I can read.
Hooked on phonics.
Worked for me, so I definitely need it. The toy box killer. Let's just brief over it. And,
you're welcome.
And because we started to cover it the other night, and then you threw me off. So you can't sidetrack me, okay? Though the bodies were never found, Ray is accused by accomplices of killing several women. It was suspected by the police that he had murdered as many as 60 women from Arizona, New Mexico, while living in the Elephant Butte, New Mexico. You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that?
I do. How can I forget Elephant Butte?
Mm-hmm. So he was living in Elephant Butte, New Mexico.
He probably got tired of being teased.
For being in Elephant Butte?
Right, so it just sent him on a killing spree.
He's like, for having the name David Ray, Parker, Lewis Jr., Emmanuel, Carl, Stewart. So Ray was convicted of the kidnapping and the torture in 2001. So I love you so much, homie.
Am I doing the side eye? Is it like this?
Did you?
Have I mastered the side eye?
Holy shit. You're not allowed to murder ladies. Murder. So, you're not allowed to murder ladies. No murdering allowed. Leg stretching, yes.
Spreading.
Leg spreading, yes. Murdering, no.
Right.
Murdering, absolutely no. So he received a lengthy sentence, but he was never convicted of murder. and he died of a heart attack about 1 year after his convictions in the 2 cases. The second, which resulted in a plea deal. He was quite the looker. Hey, girl, want to come back to the NASCAR races and
Hey,
hang out with me?
Want to come back to my place in Elephant Butt?
Yeah, you want to check out Elephant Butt? We got
Yeah.
Merkins. We got Mercando.
Yeah.
I
got junk in my trunk.
Yeah, let's go to No, it was Elephant Butt, New Mexico. I didn't even know there was an Elephant Butt, Montana. Holy shit!
What?
Yeah. So apparently
Who
there's
said that? Live Wing.
Live Wing. So apparently there's an Elephant Butt, Montana, and
there's probably a lot in Africa.
Elephant butts. I didn't know. So
and the Cincinnati Zoo.
Yeah. Space Nerd, be clear. It says I love Montana. Is that Joe Montana or the state Montana? That is the question, because a lot of people do love Joe Montana. Yeah, just to be clear.
Looks good for his age.
There is a butt show for sure. A butt though for show. Want to come back to my place? You'll love my dog.
Or wait, my dog will love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The state. So Space Nerd just cleared it up.
Hey, do you
definitely
like
the
peanuts,
state.
lady?
Penis or peanut?
Peanuts.
Oh.
Elephant.
Oh, come back to Elephant Butt. You'll love peanuts and my dog.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he was getting them there. In more of a honky talk.
Honky tonk. Oh, she's more of a honky tonk, badonkadonk than a junk in the trunk kind of girl.
Yes.
I can read, Space Nerd.
Yes.
I can read.
Yes. A murder and kidnap me with pickles or tacos. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what,
Space?
Right. You know what, Jules? They could probably get me with like just very easy shit like, hey, get in the van, we have a Modelo. And then they'll be like, wait a minute, aren't you the kid that grew up between 2 serial killers? We don't want nothing to do with you. Get out of here.
They could probably murder me with some mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll have to try that sometime. So not murder you, but give you some chocolate chip,
right?
mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah, stop before you murder me.
I just caught the side eye too, so now I know what they're talking about. So
what are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. nothing.
Am I giving you side eye without even realizing?
No, during his period. Oh my God! No wonder he killed people. He had a period. He was holding them in captive. Ray used soundproofing methods on a semi-trailer that was labeled on the outside Smokey and the Bandit, which was called his toy box. And he equipped it with items used for sexual torture. He would kidnap about 4 or 5 women a year, holding each one of them captive for about 2 to 3 months. During this period, he would sexually abuse his victims and often torture them with surgical instruments.
We've talked about Stockholm Syndrome before?
Yes. We definitely talk about Stockholm Syndrome a lot because when me and Liz are out in public, it tends to be that a lot of people will come up to me and be like, how in the hell did you get her? And then that's where Stockholm Syndrome comes up.
No, I'm thinking like Stockholm Syndrome, like if that's a real thing, I'm just wondering if that has a set time, like when that actually sets in, or is it different for everybody? Like if you've got me held captive for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, is there just like a breaking point where you just like give in and think this is it? I mean, I'm just stuck with this guy. Or is it different for everybody?
What? Is that what it is? Holy shit. Holy shit.
No, I mean like scientifically, I'm saying.
I don't know how long.
I'm just saying like your mental breakdown, like does it happen over time? I mean, it probably depends on what kind of torture you're being put under.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm saying like, you know, if you're just being tortured every day for like
I don't even know if it's necessarily torture. So a lot of this
held.
I mean, I'm sure some of it has to do with torture, but a lot of it too is like for example, somebody will kidnap somebody, hold them so long that the person eventually falls in love with their person that has taken them.
Might depend on like, okay, let's say he's sexually torturing someone. No.
Could be.
Like, let's say you're my captor You're my kidnapper, and you have me kidnapped. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is so scary. And then you're like torturing me. Well, what if your like kind of torture is like right up my alley and you're kind of hot? So it's like, you might just be like, oh no, I can't.
Go on, homie. Fiercely taking notes, brainwashing. No. Yes.
Or, I mean, it probably depends on if your kidnapper is like totally repulsive, but if he's kind of hot,
I don't think too many of these guys that I've seen are
I'm just saying.
Technically is, says AA.
Or
brainwashing has to do a lot with
brainwashing. Or like, what if he like handcuffs you and you like that? Like, what if that's the thing that you
now
like?
I'm taking notes. What do you like?
No, I'm just saying, like let's say that's one of your sexual fantasies. You like being handcuffed.
Give me Bezos. Absolutely. The other day we were at a restaurant and the waiter said that to homie. He said, "Can I take your order?" And he kept looking at me with like stink eye. And then he told her, "Blink twice if you need help." So he was talking to you. He was like, "Blink twice if you need help." Yeah, exactly, Bezos. I'm trying to take notes at this point. I understand what she's saying.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of factors. I mean,
I think a lot of it.
I'm sure there's different factors for everybody. It depends on what kind of torture you're being put under, if any, and it depends on what kind of. But I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, like Stockholm syndrome, like if you've been held captive for 6 months minimum, like eventually, does it just set in for everybody?
Probably.
Like,
I imagine it is probably 6 months, because probably what happens is they get kidnapped in like January or February, probably shortly after Valentine's Day, because the kidnapper does not want to get them a gift. And then, so like they kidnap them shortly after Valentine's Day, because there's nothing really major coming up.
True space nerd.
So, and then they keep them, they mentally torture them, they mentally abuse them, they physically abuse them. And then shortly after 6 months, Christmas is coming. So the victim is like, I really want a gift, and something nice. and maybe the victim's thinking, he won't go to Jared, but he'll like.
Please see Chris on selective days. Yes. I let him out of the room on Wednesdays and Fridays for 4 hours.
Bezos.
Now, who was the victim that did have it? Was it Elizabeth Smart? Did she? have it?
Well, they said that she
had it. Am I
right?
Or
I think they were trying to say that she had it. So.
Or who was that? Casey Dugan. Did she get it?
Who's Casey Dugan?
She was kidnapped by that Molly guy.
What? The Molly guy?
Isn't she the one that was kidnapped off her bike with the Molly guy that had her in the backyard? Didn't she have a kid with him?
Oh, shit. So she fell in love with the mole.
Pretty sure. In the backyard, he had that blue tarp.
Oh.
The Molly, like he had a mole right here.
So that's how you remember him?
I'm pretty sure it was a pretty big mole. But I'm thinking, because I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, she had Stockholm syndrome with that guy, with the mole.
Well, I mean, I think
like I
think a lot of it is that they give
Elizabeth wasn't so smart.
Give me Bezos is correct.
Hang on.
I think
Casey Dugan.
Oh, Timmy said that's mannequin too, so you've got that wrong. So that's like
Casey Dugard.
Dugard.
Did I say it wrong?
JC Dugard?
JC.
So Casey Dugard, JC Dugard. Casey Dugard did not give in to the Molly.
Did I even say it right the first time?
No, absolutely not. No.
JC Dugard.
Yeah.
Stockholm.
Not at all. So close enough though. Well, now it's going to, you just typed in JC Dugard Stockholm. It's going to bring up some Facebook profile of somebody.
I'll accept request.
Who is Stockholm? We're Googling him right now, Jokerfish. Kidnapping of
when I thought Nicole Kidman was Nicole Simpson.
Yeah. She thought that Tom Cruise is...
No, I just got the names confused. I knew the difference.
Yeah, she thought Tom Cruise's wife got killed by OJ. She was like, I can't believe that OJ killed Nicole... what was her name? Kidman. So,
put her out of her misery being married to Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah. Oh, god damn. So, yeah, absolutely.
Hang on.
Hold on. Here we go.
Okay. Dugard remained missing for over 18 years. I'm skipping ahead.
18.
Until 2009, when convicted sex offender Philip Garrido, I'm pretty sure he was the Moley guy, accompanied by 2 adolescent girls who were discovered to be the biological daughters. Okay, she had 2 kids with the guy. Ugh.
That's not Stockholm Syndrome.
Hang on, I'm seeing if she had it. The unusual behavior of the trio.
She had 2 kids.
Sparked an investigation that led Garrido's parole officer, whoever, to order him to take the 2 girls to a parole office in Concord, California. Blah, blah, blah.
How old was she when he took her? How old was he when he took her?
I want to say she was like 11. I'm out.
Oh, that's fucking nasty.
I know.
That's some nasty shit right there.
Oh, his wife was in on it too.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. See, all these dudes end up with 2 wives. Maybe that's what drives them crazy. I'm just saying 2. I'm saying 2. If you have 2, that drives you crazy.
Right.
Joker Fish got kidnapped. He was... God damn it, I'm drinking. Oh, he got kidnapped. He got knick-knacked. He got knick-knacked.
Patty whack.
He got knick-knacked and patty whack. And he's the Lindbergh baby. Jokerfish is the Lindbergh baby.
Story in the middle.
He's the Lindbergh baby.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure I don't know who the Lindbergh baby is.
You don't know who the Lindbergh baby is?
Lindbergh, but he's the Lindbergh.
Oh,
he's the Lindbergh baby.
Wow. So I was right. She was 11 when she got kidnapped.
So he might be related to the...
See if she has
who knows? They might be related to the Lindbergh baby. But he got taken as the Lindbergh baby. So I don't know when they took the Lindbergh baby.
When was that? Was that in the 60s? I'll Google that.
The Lindbergh baby?
Yeah. Lindbergh.
Yeah, nobody took the Lindbergh baby.
Patricia Hearst is considered to be the most famous person to have Stockholm syndrome.
Yes, that's Ronald Reagan's daughter.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
What?
It's
I don't know.
Maybe not Ronald Reagan's daughter. It's somebody's daughter. Look it up. Patty Hearst. Whose daughter was she? Oh, she was the Lindbergh daughter.
She's 70?
Yeah, she's alive.
You don't know.
Yeah, I do. Patty Hearst.
She's the granddaughter of
William Randolph Hearst.
She's the granddaughter of William Randolph Hearst. Nothing to do with Ronald Reagan.
100% though. They never tied it. But if you look at her face, she they didn't tie it with a paternity case or anything like that. But she 100% is Reagan's daughter. Tiffany said, "No, she's not."
I know. No, she's not.
Hearst Publishing, yes.
It was the 50s, Lindbergh baby, and Brendan even spelled it right. I appreciate you, Brendan, because we need you in this chat.
Yeah.
We really do.
He's our fact checker.
That knows what's going on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play.
He's our Shawnee substitute.
Give me Bezos. If you could go ahead and come on Saturday, that would be great. The Lindbergh baby.
If you could go ahead and come in on Saturday, that'd be great.
He says, I was kidnapped for 6 years.
Lundberg. Lundberg from Office Space. Is that guy's name?
Oh, okay. I was kidnapped for 6 years. My therapist calls it marriage, but I don't remember. So his wife was the Lundberg baby, and she kidnapped him for 6 years, and she calls it marriage. So he definitely has Stockholm syndrome. Patty Hearst was the Iron Sheik's daughter. I knew she was related to somebody.
Isn't he a rapper?
No. Oh my God. the Iron Sheik. He's the wrestler. He's the one that'll put you in the camo clutch.
You put me in that.
I know. Jesus, you're not supposed to tell anybody that. I was just doing it to make you humble. I was just doing it to make you humble. Yes, there's 100% is a song. Listen, look up Iron Sheik Camel Clutch.
Who's the singer that has the name Sheik?
Shakira.
No.
Look up
No.
Iron Sheik.
I did. I'm done with that.
No. No, I want you to see this. Iron Sheik, Camel
Isn't
Clutch.
there a singer that's like Die Chic?
No. There might be the Die Sheik.
Duncan Chic.
Who the hell's Duncan Sheik?
This guy.
That guy is definitely not a fucking rapper.
Duncan Sheik.
No, my God. Isn't the Iron Sheik a rapper? Chris, check out the general chat on Discord when the show's over. Sent a dinner invite out for the fam. Oh, shit. Okay.
Who?
Aaron did. Hold on. I'll pull this up for you since you.
I have a word association brain, and when I hear certain words, sometimes I just, you know what I mean. So Iron Sheik, I was like, there. Space Nerd even knew Duncan Sheik. See, I hear words.
Not a rapper.
Well, I'm not a Duncan Sheik fan, so I didn't know what he's saying. What's he saying? Space Nerd.
He sings "America Runs on Duncan."
Barely breathing. I know that song.
He sings.
Never mind. Okay, Duncan Sheik sings barely breathing. I know that. Okay, I'm caught up.
Okay,
we can move on.
I'm going to play you.
Thanks, Liveween. He's barely breathing, Chris.
Camel clutch. He is barely breathing.
Figure 4 leg lock, camel clutch. We'll try that tonight.
Okay. Oh, that's
I don't need to see Iron Sheik.
Yes, you do. Especially this video. It's the best. Camel clutch. Let me just bring this up.
Is that the cousin to the Clam Slam?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Is it like 2 reds and a yellow on Twister?
You will see. You're gonna love it.
Oh, Liveween. Host show in Discord, a 45-minute barely breathing featuring Chris Abel's on vocals.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is true.
I'll tune into that. Insert version above. I don't care about Iron Sheik.
Yeah,
see, word association makes me think of Iron Chef. Anybody else?
You're gonna love
You have a
this.
word association brain?
Yes, I don't even know what that means.
Well, I mean, I heard Iron Sheik and I thought there's something chic with singing. And isn't there a razor?
A chic razor?
Chic.
It's chic razor. Oh my God, Jesus. Holy shit.
Oh.
Holy shit.
I'm telling you. It's the kind of brain I have.
This? Where is this? I gotta find this. You're gonna love it.
Is this guy still alive? He looks pretty old.
Iron
and these
Sheik,
look like
no.
old videos.
No, Iron Sheik died.
Oh, he did?
Yes. Here you go.
The chat doesn't want to watch me watch a video.
They do. Especially this one.
I'm going to give you the side eye again.
Oh my God. Well, I was trying to talk about the Toy Box Killer, and then you started talking about Ronald Reagan's daughter, Patty Hearst.
That's not Ronald Reagan's daughter. As a matter of fact, I'll just Google who she is right now. There has to be something to Stockholm Syndrome. Iron Sheik said he was going to F me in the... to humble me. I still love... I know. Give me Bezos. I can relate. This guy.
Oh my God.
Oh, I hear you, homie. When most women talk around me, I associate it with blah, blah, blah. Hey! Hey, I never say blah, 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 right?
Why can I not find this? This is so popular, and I cannot believe that I cannot find this song.
Patty Davis.
Patty Davis Hearst.
Ronald Reagan's daughter is Patty Davis, Maureen Reagan, and Christine.
They
Reagan.
named Patty Hearst after Patty Davis, and that's where they come up with the song Patty Davis Eyes.
Betty?
Her too. They stole it. It's an insane story. 100%. Livewing is right. Patty was a Hearst family Hearst. She was the first of the Hearst to get taken.
First of the Hearst.
She was the first of the Hearst to get taken.
Gosh.
Anyway, she had Stockholm Syndrome. She totally fell in love with her people.
Yeah, I didn't get into her story.
I'm gonna find that damn Camel Clutch song.
Story.
I'll send it later, Chris. Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan, don't break your back.
Brendan, see if you can find that the Camel Clutch song. Let me see. Camel Clutch. We'll get.
Is that the same thing as a pile driver?
Yeah, you'll see.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna find this.
I don't care about Patty Hearst.
No, but you're gonna care about the Camel Clutch. That ain't
Thank you, Space Nerd. I'm not sure what the good one was, but...
Oh, here we go. Here it is. I got it. Oh, no. That's the Camel Toe song. Damn it. That's the Camel Toe.
So you are a word association guy.
Camel Toe, Camel Clutch, all the same thing.
Gosh.
Either way, a camel's involved. I'll find it. Jesus. The Iron Sheik on Stern, endlessly entertaining. He was always fucking pissed. Him and Levy and shit did a bunch of comedy tours, and he was always hard to control. So, because he's just so fucking outrageous. The Hearst.
Oh, Hearst story. Space Nerd said I had a good one, and you said her story, and I said Hearst. Ori. Get it?
Oh, yeah.
See?
And I said the
word
first.
association. I'm big on puns.
The fisherman suplex was devastating. I'm going to have to show that to homie tonight as well.
Homie, I get it. Okay, the Sheik talks trash about Jews to Howard Stern, not knowing that he's Jewish, so it makes him mad. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But the Camel Clutch song is amazing, and I cannot believe I can't find it.
What are you doing to me tonight? The fisherman suplex?
Yeah. So I'm gonna put you in a Camel Clutch. I'm gonna make you humble. You'll see. I have 2 Iron Sheik action figures. Those are worth money now. By the way.
So is he still alive?
No, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he definitely died.
How did he die?
I don't know. He did a bunch of fucking cocaine. So
that's probably what did it.
Yeah, he did a bunch of cocaine. Actually,
you stay there.
The toy box killer got him. So yeah, I was gonna talk about the toy box killer, and you sidetracked me. Damn it! This is what happens.
My gosh.
What? Toy box killer, David Ray Lewis.
Oh, this doesn't come up on
Parker
Wiki.
Jr. And his girlfriend too.
Who?
And his girlfriend too.
Whose girlfriend?
The toy box killer, one of his girlfriends. She was his accomplice, and she's actually out of prison.
Oh, the one that I said looked younger. Like, I feel like somebody that's associated with a serial killer and did stuff should probably look.
That's so sad.
A broken heart.
Yeah.
What?
You're convinced too easy. Oh my god. You
congestive heart failure.
Yes, a broken heart.
And hypertension.
A broken heart.
Brendan was right. He died last year.
Yes.
June 7th,
and Jokerfish is right. Of a broken heart. His heart wasn't fixed. So, yeah. So he definitely died. Yeah. Yes, he went through some crazy trauma in his life. He went through a shitload of cocaine. What? Mike Tyson? Oh my god. Oh my god. She thinks the Iron Sheik was the guy on Tyson's Punch Out.
What was his name with the jewel right here? And the secret was to get him right punch him right in the jewel. Oh, when I killed him, knocked him out, I was like,
oh my god, holy shit. No, that was not Iron Sheik. That was not Iron Sheik. They weren't
But
related.
what was his name?
They weren't
Wild
related.
Bill?
No, you think his name was Wild Bill? Oh my god.
Out.
Oh my god. His name was not Wild Bill on Punch Out, especially the guy that looks like Iron Sheik. Holy shit. Bald Bull. No, it wasn't Bald Bull either.
Bald Bull.
No,
thank you.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Bald Bull.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Oh my god.
He was the last guy that I beat. Bald Bull was the last guy. I couldn't get past him.
Bullshit.
But I had
the last guy you beat was me the other night. So.
I had the passcode to get to Mike Tyson, and you just could not beat him. But when I got that passcode, I was like, "Oh, I'm totally doing this. I'm doing this.
I'm gonna beat Bald Bull.
I'm beating him," and it didn't happen.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What was the guy with the jewel right there?
It wasn't the Iron Sheik, I'll tell you that. Great Tiger.
Yes, a great tiger.
Bald bull.
He was huge. I'm like, really? You think what was the character in Punch Out You? Like what was your name?
Glass Joe.
No, Glass Joe was your first opponent.
You
the guy that went
Mac.
No. Mac?
Yeah.
Glass Joe was your first guy, and he'd go, and you just punch him.
Wait, how did he go?
He'd go,
say that into
and you
the
just
mic.
hit him. You just punch him right in the stomach, and it was like
pretty easy. And then you fucking moved on to the Great Tiger.
Great Tiger. He was my favorite because I figured out how to get him on my own. Like nobody told me how to beat him, and I beat him on my own. I was like, I have this game totally solved.
Little Mac.
I can pretty much beat Mike Tyson.
Bezos, Timmy, Mac. Little
Mac. Yes.
That's what I freaking said. And you were like, no. And then you figured out how to beat Great Tiger on your own, but can't remember his name. You thought that was
I knew it had something to do with that jewel.
Yeah.
I was like, that wouldn't be there unless there was something with it.
Jesus. Holy cow. Oh my God, this always happens. We start out talking about serial killers.
Mac.
We might as well not even call it Killing with the Abels anymore. We might as well call it.
And you could skip when they played, like, what was it? When he was training, like, Eye of the Tiger, when he was running around that track.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Eye of the Tiger. It was, what did they play when he ran?
Pretty sure it wasn't like a real song.
But you know what I'm talking about? How it. But no, when he ran on the track, when he was like training in between, like, you know, in between like levels, you're like you could totally skip past it. But I was like, no, I need this to build my energy.
Joker Fish said Glass Joe kept low blowing him.
Yeah, I know, right? He was, and then the next guy was like, and it was like,
lean in, and how's that go?
And all you had to do was like punch him in the stomach, and he was like, ooh. The game was so easy.
Holy shit. What button was that, Joker Fish, where he would low blow you?
B.
B low. B low.
B for blow.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I want to go play that game.
Oh my God. No, you are pretty good at punching me. So she doesn't even realize she does it, or maybe she does. I don't know. She says she doesn't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Stockholm syndrome. And I'm like, yeah, baby, that's okay. You accidentally hit me in the eye. No big deal. Tyson Punch Out characters. Here we go. We'll go through them all.
Irv the Turger.
What?
Live wean. Irv the Turger. I saw him talking like that in the chat on Friday. He was saying something like that, and I'm like reading it. I'm like, what?
It's
it was
the,
like,
I
am the tiger.
So that way YouTube can't strike you for
But
stealing it.
I think you could skip through that. Like, you didn't have to watch him like train and like run past the Statue of Liberty, but I did it anyway. I was like, maybe that's the key to the game. You have to like stick with it through this.
Yeah, you know who I hated? Oh my God, here comes Lucy. Lucy, go upstairs. Lucy, go upstairs. The toy box killer will get you. Get out of here. The Iron Sheik will get you and make you humble. So go.
Gosh.
Oh my God, Lucy's trying to get in on this. I always hated fighting Piston Honda.
Which one was he?
The Asian guy that looked like Tyson, but he was the Asian one. Look, this guy.
Was he past Bald Bull? Because I didn't get past. You were Googling that while we were talking. You acted like you wanted to change the subject, and then you're Googling
I did
characters.
not. I was simply showing you the characters.
Liz, we got to move past this.
Oh my God. Shawnee on the harmony vocals. It's
Bald Bull wasn't black. Oh, that's Mike.
That's not Bald Bull. That's Mike Tyson. Holy cow. Holy cow. In his damn dance shoes on percussion.
King Hippo. He was so easy.
Not at first.
Yeah, he was. You just punched him when he pulled his pants down. You just kept punching him in the belly button like 50 times, and then that was it.
Yeah, but not at first.
Wait.
Not at first. What sound would
Yeah, I never got to Soda Popinski.
you never got to Soda
No,
Popinski?
I got
Wow.
past.
He's
Well,
a
wait, I
bitch.
beat Bald Bull.
Soda was very tricky for a while.
I did get him. Never mind.
Yeah, he was a tough one.
Okay, I didn't get past him. Yeah, because I beat Bald Bull. He was easy. You just punch him in the stomach and then he would like roll back.
For some reason, I do not remember Macho Man or Mr. Sandman. Maybe we had the fake
Because you
version.
didn't get past.
I did. I beat the whole damn game. You
didn't beat Mike Tyson.
Oh my god! I totally beat Tyson. Are you freaking kidding me? Who do you think I am? Logan Paul?
Who's that?
The guy that's also gonna get his ass knocked out by Tyson.
Okay.
So yeah. Hello, homie and Chris. I didn't know you were on. We didn't either, Buckshot.
Buckshot, rewind and play it on ×2.
No, don't even do that because we started out talking about serial killers and then homie goes down this rabbit hole of talking about Tyson's Punch Out and thinking that Patty Hearst was related to Fred Durst, and I tried to explain to her that it wasn't.
Fred Durst never came into it.
Yeah, so yeah, he kidnapped people, but mostly he did it all for the nookie.
Come on.
He did.
Come on.
He did it all for the
Come
nookie.
on.
He did it all for the nookie.
Well, you can take that.
You can't take that.
And stick it.
Stick it up here. Burnt shirt curd.
I gotta sound these out.
Yeah.
Oh, Buckshot Kid.
Buckshot Kid.
Burger.
Shirt Kid. Oh my god, now both the dogs are trying to come down.
Gosh.
Guys, I gotta take a break real quick because the dogs apparently are trying to jump into Killin with the Ables as well. Lucy, go upstairs. Vamonos.
What is she?
No, Vamonos doesn't mean come here. Vamonos means go. Jesus. Oh my god. So, well, I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, I'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Berkshire. Laura Wing. We'll be right back. Laura Wing.
That was hilarious. I want you to get that.
He's a sick bastard.
Oh.
Sick bastard. He told me he put something in the Discord about a family invite to dinner, and he put up that motherfucking cat, and I hate that cat. That cat is sick as fuck. That was
cat
disgusting.
Did nothing to you.
That cat fucking is so gross. Don't even talk about it. It's nasty as fuck. And what got me was the crackhead that was eating the cat. Set your alarms for 12 Eastern for Bobby Friend Monday through Friday. Yes, exactly, brother. BF doing his live show, man, where he actually puts content together. One day we'll do that when we have a producer available to us. The dog hanging out with us. Yeah. Oni, the dog hanging out with us.
Live wing.
I can't even believe he ran down here, man. So that was disgusting.
Who? What'd you say?
The dog.
The dog's a girl.
I know. So
you're like, I can't believe he ran down here.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that stupid fucking...
Get that.
That cat is fucking disgusting. So that is so gross. It was a cat hanging from the rafters. I'll show it to you.
I thought it was a skelecat.
I'll show it to you.
That's what I thought you meant.
No.
He told me you sent him the cat. I thought it was the skelecat from the show.
Here.
That's not even real.
That's fucking gross.
Is this something with cats with you?
That's gross. So that's nasty. Don't show that to me. Gross. It's disgusting. What breed is your dog? We have a Merle Corgi, which is a little bastard. When he was little, when we first got him, I thought that it would be cool because we just got done watching the series Breaking Bad. My favorite character. God damn it.
What?
You could have taken it off of there.
I handed you back your phone.
Yeah, with that stupid picture of that fucking cat. Oh my God.
That AA sent you. Look, he's mad at me.
I don't want to see that.
Well,
so I don't want to see
yell at
that.
AA.
So it's gross. Okay. Okay.
Serial killers.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay. You're bringing me back. Yes. Sonny Boy just finished up.
I couldn't even think of another serial
Sonny
killer
Boy just
there
said,
for a minute.
Sonny Boy just finished up. So he said, let's go.
Oh, are you home, Sonny?
I think he might be on his way home. Chris, you seeing that cat is therapy, bro. No, dude, that is so nasty.
I don't know what your deal is. Okay, guys, he can't. When he starts looking at the wall.
Yeah, no, that thing is gross. It's just fucking disgusting. Watching her eat that was...
Stop talking about it.
I know. I'm trying to get through it. Was the nastiest thing that I ever seen. Yes, it was the nastiest fucking thing. No, he found that in his hayloft.
Oh, you did not?
Yes, he did.
What?
Sunday party, woo woo.
What was that?
Sunday boy, yeah. When you get home, brother, we can actually start talking about these serial killers. So that's what we're gonna start doing. Live Wing, glad to hang with the boys. So hell yeah, Shawnee. Let us know. Are you home or are you on your way home? Anyways, who asked what kind of dogs we have? The dogs, Live Wing. So one is a Merle Corgi. He's actually really cool looking, dude. When he was a pup, he looked just like a possum. And I mean, exactly like a possum.
Not an ugly possum.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my God, if we just shaved his tail, he could have totally been a possum.
Yeah.
Especially for that first year of Halloween while he was little. If I would have shaved his tail, he would have looked just like a possum. Okay, Shawnee Boy's not home.
Oh, if he gets home.
Yeah. But it's a little Merle Corgi, and we were watching Breaking Bad before we got him. And my favorite character on Breaking Bad was Tuco. And I absolutely loved Tuco. And so I thought, hey, you know what would be cool? Let's name our dog Tuco. No, I think the way you name a dog is how that dog's personality is going to be.
We should have named him Carol Brady.
We should have named him David, Ray, Parker, Lewis, Carl, Emmanuel, Stewart.
Yeah.
Can't lose.
Right.
So, what should we name him?
Carol Brady?
Why would we name him Carol Brady? He's a boy.
All right, Mike Brady?
Okay. When Mike Brady was gay.
Peter Brady?
No.
Pork chops and apples.
Pork chops and applesauce. That's all he would have ate. So, we think, I'm starting to think that, like, whatever you name your dog, that's how the dog's going to act. So, like, he's crazy. Like, and I just thought it would be cool because in Breaking Bad, when Tuco goes and meets Jesse and Walter and he tries their shit for the first time. Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, okay.
So when he's like, oh yeah, that's tight. And I thought, oh, this will be cool.
Yeah.
We'll name our dog Tuco.
Yeah, that'd be
and
cool.
when he goes and eats his dog food, he'll be like, oh yeah, this is tight.
Turns out he doesn't talk.
He doesn't talk. And I thought that he would, and I thought he might say the dog food was tight.
Mm-mm.
And turns out that he's a psycho.
Yeah.
But the other dog, Lucy, what is Lucy?
She is a golden doodle, but she's black.
Yeah, she's a golden doodle that's black, 40 plus years of experiences. My puppy pictured name is Lying, but I call her Bezos because she smiles and kisses a lot. Dude, I wish. Yeah, his picture right there.
Oh.
Yeah, his picture right there is so.
Gotcha.
That's actually a good name though. Lying.
I'm gonna have to screenshot it and blow it up.
Yeah.
Is it a pug? I'll screenshot it.
Yeah.
I had a dog named Waddy. He was wild, just like Waddy from The Exploited. I didn't watch that.
Oh shit. How did that dog act, Jokerfish?
Oh, that's not a pug at all.
Oh my god. Is that legit your dog, dude? Is that legit your dog?
Lyric, but I call her Bezos.
Shayna's dead cat. Meow, meow, meow. I will meow in your dreams tonight, Chris fucking Abels. No, Shayna's dead cat. Shayna's dead cat follows Scotty around, Scott Fitzpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
Because Shayna on the show.
Yeah.
And Shayna's dead cat follows Scotty. You follow Scotty. You don't follow me.
Scott still even in here?
Yeah, probably. Who knows? Scotty's always hanging around. My dog is a horror doodle.
Who said that?
Jokerfish. I came up with "Gimme Bezos" to hear Discount Don hear him say, "Gimme Bezos."
Hey, gimme Bezos.
Yeah. Oh, hey guys. Hey, gimme Bezos.
A tried to say something, but he couldn't because it blocked his. That's happened to me before.
Oh yeah, that's YouTube. Dude.
I said something one time.
That's not us, man.
In the Replayables chat, and I didn't think it was anything crazy, and they totally blocked it. Oh, I know what it was. I was trying to dox BF. I was trying to get Dave Daffler to send stuff to BF, so I made up a fake address, put it in there. Well, it was like
what the hell?
123 Main Street, Anytown, U.S.
Oh my god!
And it would not do it.
Scott's lingering. So,
okay.
Scott, did you see who's in the chat?
You're like the Cranberries, Scott.
Yeah. So he likes to linger.
Yeah. Do you have
I work with a ton of poodles and poodle mixes. Does Lucy wag her tail constantly? Dude, yes. When she is very happy, 100%, she wags the hell out of her tail.
She's black. So when I come downstairs in the morning, sometimes it's still dark and I can't see her. And I'm like, shoot, where'd she go? But I hear her tail hitting the floor. And I'm like, okay, she's all right.
Yeah, she's a good dog. Now, my other dog that I had before Tuco and Lucy was a poodle. And I loved him, man. His name was Monroe. And he was the fucking greatest, man. I love that dog. So absolutely loved him. He's gone now. Broke my fucking heart. Broke my absolute heart when he died. So, but I love that dog. I'd take him everywhere, man. He was the best shit ever. But Lucy is right along the same lines. Like, let me tell you,
she's a good dog.
So Lucy's older. We got her from my brother and my sister-in-law. It was her parents' dog, but they're getting older and can't really take care of her. So we said, yeah, we'll take her. and she is like the sweetest fucking dog in the world, man. Just the way she looks at you and everything. She just has the most kindest eyes, and she's probably the first dog that I've ever had that I could take outside without a leash right from the jump and didn't have to train her or anything. So she's cool as hell. Sean Schultz, my dog is dumb as hell. Ate right through my wall when he was a pup. I remember that. I remember Sean telling me that, man. His dogs actually tore up quite a bit of shit.
Puppies, am I right?
So yeah, but yeah, Rip Monroe. Thanks, Liveweed, man. Monroe was cool as fuck, man. I love that dog. When I would get his haircut, I always had him give him a mohawk, and he was just pretty badass, man. And he always had a fucking mohawk. He was badass. I've been around dogs forever. Dogs are super awesome. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you what, man. Dogs and cats. If you're a cat person, that's totally fine and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. Dogs and cats both. Two of the best things in the world because they love you unconditionally.
I love you unconditionally.
I know, but I'm saying not human wise. I'm talking about dogs and cats absolutely love you unconditionally. They don't give a shit if you're rich, you're poor, nothing like that. They don't care. Monroe made it to 14, man. So he made it to 14, but yeah, they absolutely love you unconditionally. They do not care at all. They don't care if you're having a good day, a bad day, stuff like that. That's why I don't understand motherfuckers that are mean to dogs or cats. It just doesn't make sense to me. Shayna's recently deceased cat. Purr. Does Chris like Chinese food? Purr.
Oh.
Oh my God. Went from Shayna's dead cat to Shayna's recently deceased cat.
Yikes.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, dude, that dog was awesome, man. So that dog was fucking awesome. One of my other favorite dogs that I ever had was a beagle, and his name was Hank, and I loved Hank, man. He just was the laziest fucking dog. He was so fucking cool, man. He would just he would do anything. I put up Oni in Discord. Oh, okay, cool, man. I'll pull it up. Better not be that fucking dead cat, dude.
Who's Oni? Jokerfish's dog?
Yeah, Jokerfish's dog. Oh, right there. Oh shit, looks like Lucy, dude.
Oh, well,
kind of looks like
she's
Lucy.
She's got longer ears.
Yeah. Lucy's got longer ears, obviously, but yeah, same color. Same color as Lucy, man. That dark with the gray right here and stuff like that. Yeah, dude. It looks almost just like Lucy, dude. That's a very good looking dog, brother. So that's
his name is what? Oni?
Oni.
Cute.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. You know what? I'll put up some pictures of the dogs in chat and stuff like that. When you guys see Tuco, you're gonna be like, don't get attached to him though because he's Satan. He's a good dog though. He really is. He just kind of always looks at you like, huh? I think he might be kind of dumb. So, but he takes that after. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Dogs forever. Absolutely, brother. Jokerfish. That's an adorable dog. Oh shit! See, Sean's on top of it. He's out of work now. He's trying to get a cord home, ride home. Jesus Christ!
What?
Holy shit! Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna get you one, but yeah, no. Yep.
I'm back.
Absolutely. Okay, she's back. All right, man. We gonna get back into these killers, or you guys trying to wait until Sonny Boy gets home so we can put up like some legit fucking pictures? Chris Abels urinated on me one time. Angry iguana.
I thought it.
That's that fucking iguana.
I know.
So I can't even believe that thing's still alive.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So,
Angry iguana.
Listen,
was that his name already?
No,
because I saw it in the chat last night, and it was like Angry Iguana, and I was like, has he been in the chat the whole time?
I think it heard me talking about it, and then and so it's been stalking me for years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been stalking me for years. So then that was only one time, and I don't even fucking remember it. I don't.
Hey,
remember.
He urinated on me too.
Did I? Is that how I got you?
And now I have Stockholm's.
Stockholm's P syndrome.
Oh my gosh! I was standing in the backyard. That's what I get.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't have been in the backyard. What were you thinking? So yeah, exactly.
Oh my
god, that fucking iguana though.
You have to.
So first of all, it's hearsay that I pissed on it. because I don't remember doing it.
Mm.
I don't remember.
I was gonna say you said it.
I said it because they told me I did it.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just make that up, and I could totally see you doing it.
I did notice that iguana did not come near me ever again.
Did his collars run?
I don't know.
That's a chameleon.
I don't know. So
Did he say come?
I have no idea. Yeah, I have no fucking idea. All I know was my cousin was really good at fucking foosball, which I should have known that because it was his foosball table. I was not good, and they were cooking Christmas dinner.
Brent. I'd enjoy more coverage of the Adrian guys. Did you ever meet any of them? Either of them, Chris?
Yeah, Tyndall.
Brendan tuned in to hear what we said we were going to talk about.
The serial killers?
Yes.
Okay, do you want me to tell you about the iguana real quick or no? These iguanas don't run. Like these colors don't run.
Hey, can you use sign language? He's trying to send a message about animals and it won't let him do it.
Wait, who is what?
Hey, YouTube keeps banning his comment.
You have to check out the BBC sports announcer who during COVID started doing play-by-play of his labs playing. Oh shit, yeah, Bezos. If you remember the name of him, other than that, I'll just have to Google BBC sports announcer during COVID, because that's how I generally look shit up. YouTube will not let me send a message about animals. I don't get it, dude. I don't know what's going on. I definitely know that if you guys are being censored in the chat and shit like that, that is not us. Especially on this channel, we don't have any moderators and stuff like that. But we don't censor anything.
Get an iguana tattoo, and I will go away.
Get an iguana tattoo.
You can stay, angry iguana. So you don't bother me. You can stay. No iguana tattoo. So it's settled.
Yeah. Right. So my cousin was really good at foosball, and he said, because they were cooking dinner, so he was like, hey, you want to play foosball while they're cooking dinner? I'm like, sure. And then he was like, you want to play foosball for shots? And I was like, yeah, why not? So he breaks out the fucking whiskey. It was Crown, it was Jim Beam, and stuff like that. And the next thing I know, we're doing shots, and he is like scoring 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And then it's like 10-0. And I'm like, holy shit, I was fucked up after the first game. I remember starting to play the second game, and I kind of remember going into a third game. And then after that, I was like, I went outside to pee. Imagine that. I went outside to pee.
Have you ever used a toilet for number one?
Well, yeah. I mean, definitely I do. But I mean, listen, it was Arizona, and his backyard was like gated and stuff like that. So I went outside to pee. I went outside to pee. I remember that. I think I might have went outside to puke. And then that's all I fucking remember. So that was December 24th. Then I wake up what I think is a couple hours later, but apparently it was a fucking day and a half later. I wake up and I come out from upstairs, and he had this landing at the top of his stairs that you could see the living room, and everybody was in the living room. And I was like, what time's dinner? And they all started fucking laughing. And I said, when are we opening presents? And they were like, Christmas was yesterday.
And so we didn't get you anything.
I slept from the 24th to the 26th. I was out cold. And then he told me, he said, by the way, dude, he was like, you pissed all over my fucking iguana. You pissed all over my iguana. You pissed all over the bathroom. And apparently I pissed all over their bed. And I was like, what? And I was like, no way. So I had no fucking idea that what?
I told him he can't make a chat. And I said, whisper. He said, cats and pots. Hot halos. Got it, AA. Oh my
Holy shit.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's what
happened. Did you get any presents at all?
No, I got yelled at. And like I said, it's hearsay, angry iguana. I don't know for sure if it was me that peed on you because I don't fucking remember. I'm just going by what I was told. And so I don't know if that legitimately happened or not. No. So Angry Iguana, we're just going to have to call a truce because I don't know if I did it. And I haven't seen enough fucking evidence to prove if I did or if I didn't. So there, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. My cousins were delinquents. We got in a lot of trouble. Now I'm hungry. Go eat, AA. Go eat. No, leave me alone with your dead cats. You and Shayna's recently dead cat can all have a buffet together.
What about Angry Iguana?
So Angry Iguana, we just made a piece.
Oh,
we made a piece. Okay. He wants me to get a tattoo of an Angry Iguana, and I can't do it. If you don't remember it, it didn't happen. Thank you, Joker Fish. Look, Nita Pia. I can cause some awkward times.
Okay.
Yes, Nita Pia. Oh my god, I love these motherfuckers.
Did you start yet, Nita
They're
Pia?
so fucking clever.
Did he start yet?
They're so clever. They're
I know.
Yeah, that's what I love. That's what I absolutely love. Earlier today, RBOQ was messaging with me, and he's just bullshitting with me about stuff. And somehow he brought up Steel Toe, and I know Live Ween jumped in earlier and said something about Steel Toe. And I was like, I actually feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for the dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what their situation is. I said, I think the one thing, all these fucking people say, don't broadcast, don't do a podcast with your wife, don't do a podcast with your girlfriend, whatever, stuff like that. And I think it's totally fine. I mean, you can fucking do a show with your significant other as long as you like each other and you're not trying to fucking like pull some bullshit. I think the part where Steel Toe fucked up was I truly feel that he was trying to pimp her in a sense. Like,
what gave it away, the bikini?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, because he's so dead set on fucking money and stuff like that and pulling in money and shit like that I think he's just blinded by that. And I mean, and so he drags her in. I think he thinks, hey, if I drag her in, I'll be able to take in more fucking money and shit like that. And then especially when he starts making her do dumb shit or asking her to do dumb shit. And let me tell you, that right there was fucking dumb. That right there is stupid as hell. So, and I don't know what's going on with them. Whatever it is, hopefully they can fucking work it out. I don't care though. I mean, at the end of the day, it's dumb. I do a podcast with my wife and my girlfriend. Jokerfish, is it called Three's Company by any chance? Mm-hmm. So, and Jokerfish, since you have a wife and a girlfriend, are you potentially a serial killer? Because I've noticed on a few of these serial killers, they have a wife, they have a girlfriend, and here we go, Chris is in a bikini again. No way. Yep. No. But yeah, a lot of these fucking serial killers seem to trap 2 or 3 wives with their Stockholm syndrome and all that bullshit, man. So but,
I'm gonna look into. I'm gonna research Stockholm syndrome because it fascinates me. Like, because I really want to know. Like, I know every factor is different. You know, the kidnapper is different. The kidnappee is different. Yeah. So I understand that. But I mean, I'm saying after, with all that aside, like, is there just a certain time frame where it just automatically, like, you just, and I don't know if it's necessarily like you give up. Like, oh, I give up, this is what it is. Or if it's like a brainwash situation, or if it's just like, hey, after so long, you know, you just submit.
Oh, Shawnee's trying to do some homework. What killer are we doing tonight? You know what, guys? Which one do you want to cover? Because Sean's on his way home. And he's going to be doing a little homework, I'm sure. Because this kid is good. He's good on the fly. So what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, obviously, me and Liz have been here since 9:30. And I hate to wrap up the fucking show since Sean's like trying to bust ass and get home. So that way we can do something.
And I'm 5 in.
Are you really? Are you?
We're here.
Holy shit.
And I had one at dinner, right? So, right?
Wow.
Aren't these mine?
I'm impressed. Shawnee, she's got receipts.
I got receipts.
Yeah, she's got receipts. Holy shit.
I had one at dinner. Yeah, of course, I ate a big dinner, but...
Holy shit. Wow.
Making up for Wednesday and Friday. I drink water on Wednesdays and Fridays.
I'm impressed, yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed. We can cover whoever. Who do you want to cover? Do you want to finish the Toy Box Killer?
I don't really feel like I know anything about the Toy Box Killer.
That's why we get into it and we finish it. So that's why we get into it and finish it. Damn, this is gonna be a drunk murder. What were the interactions with Ivy and Ivory like? Oh, okay, Brendan. So yeah. Hold on. Time out.
No, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
Let's take a quick break.
No,
I'm gonna call Sean.
I'm gonna
call Sean real quick. Berkowitz. Ooh, that's a good one, Bezos. I just flooded the Discord with dog videos and copyrighted songs audio that I made. Okay, so it's yours, Live Wing. So we could actually play that. We'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna call Sean. Brendan, hold that thought. I'll tell you the interactions with Ivy. AA can tell you some interactions that his dad had with him because his dad had direct interactions.
Why did we not talk about this when we saw them at Christmas?
It's not like you bring up serial killers at Christmas. Be right back, guys. Okay.
I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight, add a little bit of doodle and some beans on it. Put some hot sauce, bitch, get the cane on it. Y'all niggas don't forget to put the cane on it. Put 3 bags, bitch, of cocaine on it. Put the top off, Mortal Kombat on it. Put your hat on it. Stop playing, bitch, grab that horse meat. Go ahead, go eat you some horse meat. That shit illegal over here, we can't eat horse meat. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight, add a little bit of doodle and some beans on it. Put some hot sauce, bitch, get the cane on it. Y'all niggas don't forget to put the cane on it. Put 3 bags, bitch, of cocaine on it. Put the top off, Mortal Kombat on it. Put your hat on it. Stop playing, bitch, grab that horse meat. Go ahead, go eat you some horse meat. That shit illegal over here, we can't eat horse meat. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline.
Can you show me a picture? I told the world, fucking cowards. the world. Fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They don't hate fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I done with Lightsane, I done with Kidsane, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having
Dogs.
war.
Dogs.
Dogs.
I told the
Dags,
world, dogs, dags. So I ain't never seen a Shawnee eat a horse head. Oh yeah. Abel's visiting. Okay, we're gonna do it. Abel's fitting to trying to turn. I believe be having him a Shawnee head. Yeah. That is an act of narcissism, 100%. Give me Bezos. Look up the BBC, The Muffin Man. Oh, I've heard about this dude, man. The school song about him during Drury Lane in London. I've heard about the Muffin Man. Oh shit, mute it again.
Muffin Man.
No, we're not. I know
What's
his
the
LinkedIn.
Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. You've never heard of the Muffin Man?
Nope. I've heard of the Purple Pie Man.
Who the fuck's the Purple Pie Man?
Oh my gosh. It's a strawberry shortcake character.
What? How the fuck would I know about him?
It's the evil villain in Strawberry Shortcake.
Mad skills and not home yet. Yeah, he is. Shawnee can do shit on the fly, man.
You're not home yet?
No, he can do this, man. He can do this. Like when he's, I'm telling you, man, he's good. Shawnee boy's good. He's doing this all remotely right now, but when he gets home, Shawnee
I
boy,
know he's good.
We'll dive into the Muffin Man. We'll take a look at the Muffin Man.
I've never heard of the Muffin Man. Is that for real?
Yeah.
A serial killer? The Muffin Man?
Yeah. He would kill people with muffins. He would stuff them with muffins. He was stuffing their muffins. So she's looking it up. So yeah. So I'll jump back to Brendan's thing real quick, man. Chris, my dog videos all have Santana and other stuff that can't be played on them, FYI. Oh, it's all good, brother. We're not monetized, man. We were monetized, but Sean messed that up. Maybe when he gets home, he could play you the video where he messed it up.
Oh my gosh, he lured 15 kids into a dark alley with a muffin tied on a string?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yes. Muffin Man is great. Zappa song. Yeah.
That
absolutely.
is awful. I am sorry.
Yeah, that shit happened. The manager is my ride tonight.
Sad.
What does that say?
The manager is my ride tonight. I might be here for a hot sec.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, all right. I see what you're saying.
Oh, his manager is going to rape him. That's what he's saying. He's like, hey guys, it'll be a minute. I'm with my manager.
Sean, by any chance? Oh, good night, Space Nerd.
Space Nerd.
Thank you for hanging in there with our bullshit tonight.
Yes. Thank you, Space Nerd.
We will try to get this show more structured as we can work on Shawnee Boy's schedule, man. But,
it's in its infancy.
Yeah, it definitely is in its infancy right now. I never heard of the serial killer, the Muffin Man. Yeah, he totally did.
Oh, it's terrible. I just Googled him.
Space Nerd, thank you, though, for hanging out with us for as long as you can. We love you. And we'll see you later
I'm Googling
this week.
Space Nerd now.
You're Googling Space Nerd? You can't Google and talk at the same time. Google Space Nerd. No, it said good night, Space Nerd. Stay high. Don't Google Space Nerd and stay high. Muffin Man was a serial killer.
I was trying to find
in the 1500s.
That's what I was trying to. I just had it pulled up.
In the 1500s, homie knocks it out of the park over the Green Monster wall. Do you know what the Green Monster is?
This?
No, that's a green screen. Jesus, boo. Oh my God. The Green Monster is the wall in Boston. Baseball. They call it the Green Monster.
Like the Red Sox?
Yes. It's
at the
if you get a home run, it's called the Green Monster. Yeah, yeah. That's
Why is
funny.
it green if it's the
Yes.
Red Sox?
Space nerd forever. So absolutely, brother.
Thank you,
No doubt.
Live Ween.
Yeah,
Thank you, Live Ween.
Thank you, Space
I'm
nerd.
not sure exactly what that means, but it sounds like it's probably a compliment.
It's saying you hit a home run, but not over my green screen. So not over my green screen. Yeah, you're pulling up the Muffin Man books.
I just wanted to know
1500s.
year. 1589 to 1598. Gosh.
10 years.
Oh,
No wonder he got
so
him.
Terrible.
You know what? I believe that, Buckshot. You two really don't need a producer. A raw stream is great for you guys. Oh, thanks, Buckshot.
Thank you, Buckshot.
We do need Shawnee Boy, though, because he's able to put up stuff on the screen for us and do things for us. And he's the one that like designs the set for us and all that good stuff, man. So he does a great job.
And plus, he's our son.
Jake Fire. We need to get this channel monetized soon. Thanks, Jake. We appreciate that, brother.
Jake.
We were monetized. But what happened was the channel was monetized. It was the original Replayables channel. It was monetized and all that stuff, but we got the offer to go to the Chillin network, and we figured that they had a way bigger audience than we had, and so we thought, okay, man, we're monetized and stuff like that, but in this is all the truth. So we decided, hey, we'll go over to the Chillin network, bigger audience, it'll put more eyes on us, and stuff like that, and everything was fucking good there and stuff like that. But then we didn't have anything. We weren't putting up content on this channel the entire time that we were there, and we were there for well over a year. And apparently, after I think 6 months, YouTube said no content's being uploaded, so they took our monetization away. The shitty thing is, when you originally get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 4,000 watch hours, and when we first got this channel monetized, it was 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Since then, YouTube's changed the game, and now they made it 500 subscribers and 2,000 watch hours. But they penalized us for not putting content on this channel. So they are making us, even though there's enough subscribers on this channel, they're making us go back through it to where we have to have 4,000 watch hours. Although I think it's bullshit because they've knocked that down to 2,000 watch hours, but they still are penalizing us and making us get 4,000 watch hours. Right now we're at like 3,000. So hopefully, within the next few months, it takes a long time to get 1,000 watch hours. So hopefully sometime in the next 6 months or whatever, we'll get this channel remonetized. And then after that, we'll start taking in super chats and stuff like that. So it's all good. But you guys hanging out with us while we're sitting here bullshitting and doing these shows and stuff like that is helping us get remonetized because that's where the watch hours come from. So we appreciate that. Secretariat's Ghost. You know who Secretariat is?
Has anyone seen my head? Bad news.
Bad news, Secretariat.
Yeah.
It looks good with the Mortal
we
Kombat
regret
hat.
to inform you.
It looks good with the Mortal Kombat hat.
Yeah, we
sure.
put some beans and some cane on it.
100 hours is the most hours ever. Yeah, without a doubt, Jokerfish. I mean, it's going to take us a while. Shawnee checks in on it on a regular, but they're making us go through this bullshit to get back there, man, Jake. That's terrible, but you're getting there again. Yeah, thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're definitely working on it and stuff like that. And obviously, it's not that big of a deal to us. It is, because when you're monetized and you're making money, the show's making money, which is good, because it helps us take care of like Shawnee Boy and stuff like that. But the money's not. It's not super important to us. It's great. It's a bonus or whatever. And we appreciate you guys wanting to do that and stuff like that. But I mean, that's the important part about the money. But I mean, we're not like KB or something like that where we're like, we got to make money, blah, 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 and shit like that. It's a nice thing. Not going to lie. It's a nice thing. But it's not super fucking important to us. But yeah, we would love that. We would love to get monetized and make some money on this, especially just to kind of take care of Shawnee Boy, because the long run goal for us is to get it to where Shawnee Boy, yeah, Shawnee Boy is fucking awesome, man.
Very awesome.
The long run goal for us, honestly, is to get the channel monetized so that way Sean can quit the current job that he's doing, because the dude does a fucking great job on Wednesdays and Fridays with replayables. But I mean, obviously, that doesn't pay his bills and shit like that. We make a little bit of money on replayables, but not enough for Shawnee to be able to quit his job right now. So once we get remonetized here and stuff like that, we're hoping that that's the goal, to so that way Shawnee can not only quit that job that he's got, because they make him work a lot of fucking double shifts, and they shit on him. They fucking shit on him. But once Sean can make enough money where he can walk away from that job and focus on producing the shows and doing what he does, because that's Shawnee is a true fucking talent, dude. That kid puts in more fucking work than anybody. I will call him up on the fly and be like, Sean, can we do this and this to the set? Can we change this? Can we add this? Can we do this? And I mean, the kid is fucking on top of it and stuff like that. So he's a fucking dope ass dude. Jokerfish, my channel is monetized. I make $100 million a day. Damn, Jokerfish.
Jokerfish.
Why don't you hire Shawnee Boy? And
here,
why don't you hire Shawnee Boy, brother? And so that way he doesn't have to fucking do his shitty job, man. Because he doesn't need like a killer salary. He just needs killer salary. He just needs to make enough to get him out of doing that bullshit that he's doing right now to pay the bills, brother. So if you're making $100 million a day, brother, get Shawnee Boy, man. I'm telling you, he's a great kid. He's always on top of it, and he's really good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
But jumping back to what Brendan was asking about. So at the top of the hour, we were talking about the serial killers that I grew up that were right behind me and stuff. Left for 2 seconds. What happened? Nothing, Sean. Nothing happened, brother. Nothing happened. We're jumping back into the show. So we're talking about 2 serial killers that were in my town where I grew up. And Brendan wanted to know if I ever had any interactions with these serial killers. Me personally, I did not have any personal interactions with them, even though the one dude was literally across the street from our fucking house and stalking one of his victims. I never came across him. But the other guy that was killing the women, cutting them up and putting their bodies under his bathroom floor and stuff like that, definitely had everyday interactions with his kids. They went to our school. They rode our bus. Our fucking bus stopped right in front of his house, picked the kids up. And him personally, I think I may have only seen him twice, where it would have been contact like this. And the only reason for that was one time he was outside like cutting his grass and shit like that, probably looking for new holes. And I seen him because I was walking through the neighborhood because one of my friends lived over there. So how about your stand-up? Do you still perform? Yeah, Jake, actually I do, man. I do a lot of stand-up gigs, brother. As a matter of fact, working on some shit right now with Levy. We're going to try to hit Detroit this summer. Later this summer, we're going to try to hit Detroit and stuff like that. Getting ready to book some gigs for the middle of May. Looking at Hagerstown area, Hagerstown, Maryland, Martinsburg, West Virginia. And I'm gonna try to work on that Detroit gig with Levy in June. And I'm trying to think what else. There's been some other shit that's come my way, and still working on it and trying to lock down the details on that and stuff like that. But honestly, man, I love and do it. I love stand up. That's my first love. That's my passion. I love doing that. But oh yeah, you seen Levy in person at Uncle Vinny's? Was that the last show that they did at Uncle Vinny's? Because was that the weekend that they did Vinny's and they did Governor's? Because dude, that was a fucking blast, man. Went and did a show with Levy at Governor's. It was just me, him, and Mario Bosco. And I'll tell you what, man, Governors is a great fucking club. They really take care of you. They take care of the comedians. Real like they're above and beyond. It's probably one of the best spots I've ever performed, honestly. I loved I love Governors, and I actually like the Comedy Store in LA. Although I have zero interest in going back to California right now. I think California is kind of a shithole right now. But when I was at the Comedy Store, they really took care of me. Did you ever have the All Star Serial Killer trading cards? I knew they came out with those, Buckshot. I knew they came out with those, man. And I didn't get them. I would have liked to got them though. So because I thought it was a genius idea. Jake, that's
They
fucking
really
awesome,
had
brother.
those?
I'd like to meet you, man, sometime. So obviously you're out in the New Jersey area, New York, New Jersey area. I do get up to New York. I haven't been up there. When was the last time I went to New York?
2022.
Was it 23?
I remember because you came back in time for the kids' birthdays, and that was
okay. So yeah, I was up in New York in 22. So usually when I get up to New York, I'll hit places like Comic Strip Live, stuff like that. DeVito's been trying to get me to go do some gigs up there, but I'm kind of mad at him right now. So I haven't even entertained that shit. Give me Bezos. Check out Charles Whitman, the UT sniper, 8166. Holy shit. I've heard of Charles Whitman, brother.
I like his chocolate.
I'm going to write this down. You like his chocolate. Charles Whitman chocolate.
Well, he has a sampler that I like.
Oh my God. Is it a sniper sampler?
Sure. I mean, whatever.
Jake, I am in West Virginia, border to Ohio. So yeah, no, I was out that way for a long time, brother. I was out that way for a long time, but I've lived over here. I've lived over here for a little while now, so moved over this way. Charles Whitman. Who's the other one that we were gonna start digging on?
The Muffin Man.
We're lining up our future serial killers.
I just don't think about that happening like in the 1500s, but I mean, I guess.
Would you consider a Whitman a serial killer if he killed everyone in one day? If he killed everyone in one day. Probably not, because nobody would be around to fucking accuse him, would they? So that would definitely be a Whitman sampler.
He's nuts.
I have Garbage Pail Kids. Do you have the original Garbage Pail Kids?
He was asking about serial killer cards, and I said, Garbage Pail Kids for me, and he said, I still have Garbage Pail Kids. I wish I could find mine.
Oh, Chris, did you ever perform at Rascals, West Orange, New Jersey? I'm trying to think, dude. I'm trying to think, man. I'm trying to remember, man. I know Rascals is one of the hot spots, like where Levy was, and George and Otto and stuff like that. I'm trying to think, because there was some New Jersey clubs that I was doing back in the day when the Killers of Comedy was doing stuff. That's actually how I met Levy. Levy gave me my break at one of the Killers of Comedy shows, and so I jumped on a couple of shows that were in New Jersey, Baltimore, shit like that. Did he snipe Stuttering John too? Scott's talking about Whitman.
Oh my!
Oh my God! So if he was around, he would. Yep. If he was around, he would fucking snipe Stuttering John. Mm-hmm. Who fucking wouldn't? So who wouldn't, brother? I can't answer that 100%, Joker Fish. I don't know. I know there was some clubs up there. I can't remember, brother, because that was back in the day during the Killers Comedy Tour. And then I did some of the Ronnie Mon Block Party stuff, which is fucking funny, because every one of those guys, Levy was so fucked up. I was like, dude, you literally gave me my break. I mean, I'd been doing comedy for a while up in Michigan, like Ann Arbor Main Street Comedy Showcase, Ridley's in Detroit, and Connections in Toledo and shit like that. And but then when he put me on, that was huge for me, because I wasn't known. Especially wasn't known out in that way. But Levy cut me a break and let me jump on a bunch of those shows up there, man. But he was so fucked up on pills that he didn't remember. And I said, I can't fucking believe it. And then I was showing him pictures years later. And I was showing him pictures fucking years later. And he was like, oh, fuck. He was like, oh, yeah, okay, man. So, Bobby Nick, brother, what's up, man?
Bobby Nick.
Bobby Nick, my brother.
Yay.
He must have got done with In the Lounge. So, yeah, brother. Did you have In the Lounge tonight, man? A bunch of all the fucking talented people are showing up now, man. Bobby Nick in the Lounge. I love Bobby Nick, dude. He's such a good dude, man.
Yeah, I want to hear him sing. I've heard about his singing, and I'd like to hear it for myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Lacks all the ritual of a serial killer. Also, lacks all the rituals of a serial killer. Who Bobby Nick?
No.
Bobby Nick lacks all the rituals of a serial killer? Oh,
maybe he's talking about Whitman.
Oh, he didn't have a ritual? He just went out and sniped people?
Or Garbage Pail Kids, one or the other.
So did, what was that guy's name, the DC sniper? Did he steal that from him, from Whitman? Was that his thing?
The DC
No,
sniper?
I had no filter. So, he had no filter tonight. I got you, brother. So he was doing No Filter, not In the Lounge. So both good shows, Bobby Nick, because of you, man. Yeah, man. So we'll do Charles Whitman. We'll do the Muffin Man. We'll cover some more Michigan.
Who did
Tiffany Washington's still here? Holy shit, Tiff! Thanks for hanging with us.
Who did I just say?
You said Charles Whitman.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I've got him wrote down. So I think the Muffin Man's kind of interesting.
I know.
Especially because he was luring kids.
That's terrible.
With a muffin on a stick.
That is terrible.
On a string?
Yes.
That's even worse. So
that's just so sad because it's so like those poor kids.
Right. But it was a muffin on a string.
It's awful.
So was he dragging it on the fucking ground? This is why I want to dive into
it reminds me of like a carrot trying to catch a rabbit in a box.
Bobby Nick is property of No Filter, says No Filter's lawyers.
I wanted to say something to Bobby Nick.
I understand, brother. So Malvo and Muhammad, the Beltway snipers, man. You was in Northern VA when that happened, Give Me Bezos? Holy shit. So I lived out that way too, brother.
What?
I was out by Winchester, Virginia when that shit was happening, which isn't close to the Beltway, but I mean it was definitely close enough that it was on the news every fucking night. And I had to go to DC because I was actually doing some shows down there, and I was like, holy fuck, man, I hope that these people don't snipe me. But
I was scared here.
I wasn't on the Beltway, though. I was actually, I guess, because I had to get to the train. So I was taking a lot of trains out of there at that point. But I would take a lot of trains out of DC.
I don't even know you, I swear.
The fastest way to New York is to take a train out of DC up to New York. It was easy. You could either take a bus, you could take a train. It really didn't make sense to fly because if you fly into New York, you're either going to end up at one of the airports and pay a fucking killer cab fee. But if you took a bus or a train, it was so much easier. They literally had buses.
You mean like the Metro?
No, they weren't. It wasn't like Greyhound buses. They were things that were called like Dollar Bus and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You would pay. I think to go from there, actually Baltimore, it was like $36 round trip, which actually you can't even fucking park in New York for that. You can't even do the tolls for that. So it sucked because it's the fucking bus and buses suck. And obviously being $36, you're not riding with the greatest people. It's not like you're fucking renting a limo.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't figure.
But $36 fucking dollars to go to New York because I mean, fuck, one or two tolls would cost you that. So you just, and not only that, but I didn't have to focus on fucking driving. So I would be like, okay, and the bus would drop you off fucking downtown, and then you had your round trip tickets. So usually what I do is if I had a gig up there at like Comic Strip or whatever, I would go up that morning, get on the bus, take me to New York, drop me off downtown, go do the gig, and then take the bus back. So it was easy. It was one of the easiest ways. Either that or the train, because the train would take you there and shit like that.
Oh my gosh, Gimme Bezos said Beltway snipers, and you know what I saw?
What?
Britney Spears.
Oh my God, you're cut off. She's cut off.
Did you see?
She's cut off. It says, Gimme Bezos said Beltway snipers, and she thought it said Britney Spears. Beltway snipers, Britney Spears. They shot a rifle. You know what kind of car that was too, man? I think it was a fucking Chevy Caprice, wasn't it? It was a big boat car. So the dude would climb into the fucking trunk and fucking just boom, boom, boom.
I remember that. What were their names? Like Montalvo? No, am I thinking of the Boston Bombers? That's what I'm thinking about. Wasn't that the Montalvo?
Lee Malvo was one of the snipers.
That's what it was. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that was one of the snipers. I'm guessing you were hearing karaoke tracks super loud. Yeah.
He was asking Bobby Nick about his karaoke experience.
Yeah. Jake, hey Chris, what do you think about our train stations? It's absolutely filthy now and unreliable. Oh my God, brother, I wouldn't fuck with it at this point. I honestly wouldn't.
I'd be terrified. I'd be terrified 20 years ago.
I wouldn't fuck with it. Yeah, Bezos. That's what I thought. I thought it was a Chevy Caprice.
I remember all that.
It was one of those big ass Chevy Caprices, probably like an 85, 86 or something. And they would climb through the trunk, and then boom, they had a little fucking hole. Boom, start popping people and shit like that. It was crazy, man.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was Malvo.
Yeah, Malvo. I'm pretty sure.
But there wasn't. Who was the other guy?
Muhammad.
Yeah.
So,
were they related to each other?
No. They weren't related. But he treated that kid like a son and shit. And
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But at the same time, he was trying to pin a lot of that shit on the kid. And at one point, they were trying to get the kid sentence reduced. They weren't trying to get him off, but I think they were trying to reduce his sentence and shit like that. I don't remember.
Alan Muhammad and Lee Boyd Malvo.
Yeah. How
17 and 41.
A 90 Chevy Caprice.
Oh, 90, yeah.
Yeah. What how many people did they kill? How many people was it? 7 people were killed.
17 people and wounded 10 others in a 10-month
Snipers
span.
killed 17 people. Yeah, I don't even know the fucking reasoning of that, man. So
wasn't it just totally random?
Yeah, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Arizona, Alabama, Louisiana, Georgia, and Washington. Holy shit, I didn't know.
I thought it was just over there.
Yeah, I didn't realize they went on a West Coast tour. Holy shit. I thought they were just
that was in 2002. Gosh.
Yeah.
That was 22 years ago.
Yeah. I thought they were just in the DC area.
I did too.
I didn't realize they went on a fucking world tour.
Oh, yeah, John Allen.
13. They caught them because
Muhammad was sentenced to death.
They started leaving notes.
He was executed.
Was he really? Did he actually get executed? In 2009,
he was executed by lethal injection. Muhammad, which was the 41-year-old.
Right.
Malvo, 17 years old, received 6 life sentences in Maryland and 3 in Virginia. In 2017, his life sentences in Virginia were vacated without parole on appeal. He got out.
I don't think he got out.
His life sentences were vacated without parole on appeal.
I don't think he got out.
So
I knew that's
what does that mean?
That's what they were trying to do.
Vacated without parole.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to do. Yeah. People recognized the nickname and reported them to the FBI. Okay, so that's how they got caught. They started fucking leaving notes and shit, man. So maybe eventually,
Isn't it funny when they start doing stuff like they could have gotten away with it, but they do something dumb like that?
Who knows if it's dumb? I mean, yes, it's obviously dumb. It got him caught, but at the same time, when they start doing shit like that, they want to get caught. So
maybe
I was watching this thing on the serial killer today. The guy, he was molesting and killing so many kids and people and shit like that he wanted to get caught, and he said, "I'm glad you caught me because no parole means he's not getting out. He's never getting out."
Oh, okay. So vacated life sentences,
right? But they're not.
No parole.
Yeah, but he's never going to get out.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing.
Yeah, Andrew Cunanan. I remember that, man, when that was big.
Yes.
When he shot Versace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
He killed himself, didn't he? Andrew.
He went on a big fucking run. Didn't he start up in Minnesota? Was it Minnesota or Wisconsin? He started up there and then made his way down to Versace. And
I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, shit, we could cover Cunanan. And although,
is he really a serial killer? Or
he killed
just
3 people.
Oh, did he?
So because he killed
I
Versace.
thought he just killed Versace.
He killed Versace and he killed the people whose car he took, and shit like that.
I didn't follow that one
to go on his run. So I'm writing all this shit down, man.
Yeah.
I'm writing all this down. So we'll start covering these. So a lot of these are mainstream cases, not the Muffin Man, obviously. A lot of them are mainstream cases. What we would like to start covering on the show is some of the obscure cases, cases that you guys would have heard of, but wasn't like huge news and stuff like that. But I guess that's kind of hard though, because if we're going to cover somebody that was doing a lot of fucked up shit, like the Toy Box Killer, like you hadn't heard of the Toy Box Killer until I brought it up to you and stuff. I'm glad I'm not murdered. That's gross.
That's gross.
I'm glad I'm not murdered. That's fucking gross.
Mm-hmm.
So, holy shit, brother. That's funny as shit, man. Shawnee Boy should be home.
I know. I'm worried about Shawnee.
No, he should be home. I mean, shit, we've been going for 3 hours.
Well,
right now.
He said a little bit ago that it'd be about 20 minutes. And
Versace Pockets. Is that like Hot Pockets? Yes, the Smiley Face Killer.
Who's
That's
that?
a good one.
The Smiley Face Killer? Is that real?
That's a good one. Yes.
You know about it?
Yes. That's a good one. That's an absolute good one, man.
Oh my gosh.
You watch. By the time Shawnee Boy gets home, everybody else is going to crash out and be tired. Baby Grace. Ooh, shit.
Who's that?
Baby Grace.
We can cover them from A to 0. Oh, Sean, he's home. What killer are we doing?
What killer are we doing?
The Smiley Face Killer claimed to have killed as many as 160 people. Only 8 murders have been confirmed. Jesperson is currently serving a sentence of life without parole at the Oregon State Penitentiary.
Yeah.
Penitentiary. I said penitentiary.
Peg Leg Vet said Z.
Z.
So you want to cover Z? Oh.
I didn't know Cunanan was a spree killer. I thought he just killed Versace and that was it.
You know what we should do?
No.
Maybe we should start at A and go to Z.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
So how about we do that?
Uh-huh.
How about we start each week and go A to Z?
Who said that?
I don't know. Was it Tiff?
Oh,
Peg Leg. You can cover
said.
them from A to 0.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, man.
That is good.
So maybe 1 week, and it'll be our underlying thing.
Can we start with M?
For what? Michael Jackson? For once in my life, I'm actually sitting in a chair. AA is. I believe that, brother, and I can't believe it because he fucking works so hard, dude.
Yeah, is it because you've been working?
He's got a real fucking job that he holds down during the day. Then he gets home, has to take care of the kids, the wife, the farm.
The wife.
And then, I mean, a farm alone is a fucking
full-time
job.
A farm alone, or a kid alone, or a wife alone.
He puts in some motherfucking hours.
Stab the like button.
Stab the like button. Scotty, I like that, brother. That's good, man. Yeah, please, guys.
Let's see if I stabbed it.
Yeah, because
I did stab it.
There's 11 likes on this. That also helps to getting to monetized, I guess. Fucking leaving comments after the show can help. All that bullshit helps.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, stab that like button. Sean, since you're home, I hate doing this, guys, but I need one more break, man. I need one more break. AA
I think our bladders are in sync.
Well, it's fucking Coors Light, so it kind of runs through you. So it's good. It's nice light beer, but it after you pound like 2 or 3 of them,
or 5,
you got to take a piss.
I'm on number 5.
Johnny, why don't you play some Llama Time? Give him a little bit of Llama Time, the OJ version, and we'll take a quick piss, guys, and we'll be right back. How about that? Can we do that, Shawnee boy?
You bet we can.
All right, Shawnee's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Let Shawnee boy entertain you for a minute. We'll be right back. Little Llama Time, absolutely.
What did they pay for it? As long as they paid for it. What did they pay for it? They paid for it. Take it. Or a buck. 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 Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back jack. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back jack. Much like Silent Mike, who for months posted pictures of my mother with KY jelly. My mother with KY jelly. Much like Silent Mike, who for months posted pictures of my mother with whips, handcuffs, handcuffs. Much like Silent Mike, who for months posted pictures of my mother with KY jelly. My mother with KY jelly. Much like Silent Mike, who for months posted pictures of my mother with cameras so we could videotape them having sex. Or about. Or a buck, yes I will. Or a buck. Or a buck, I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck, yes I will. Or a buck. That's or a back jack. Or a buck. Or a buck, yes I will. Or a buck. Or a buck, I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck, yes I will. Or a buck. That's or a back jack. Hold on. I can't get it out.
Big cock worker, 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 big cock worker.
You got a big dick.
If you're a man, you'll love it, and if you're a woman that likes it hard, you'll love it too. Love it too. It makes your body feel like it's on a beautiful output. Beautiful output.
Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back jack. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back jack. You hear Tukey got suspended for doing a fucking transgender porn with me? Can you show me a picture? I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. Hey, he's fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I done with Lexing, I done with Kidsing, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I done with Lexing, I done with Kidsing, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Liberals are cheap fucks.
Why is that, John? Why is that?
I don't know. I think they give a lot of that money to charity. He just bought me 2 pints at the pub, 2 pints at the pub, 2 pints at the pub, 2 pints at the pints at the pints at the pub, 2 pints at the pub, 2 pints at the pub, 2. He just bought me 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the pints at the pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club. Am I hallucinating here? 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the pints at the pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2. He just bought me 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the pints at the pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2. He just bought me 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the pints at the pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2. He just bought me 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the pints at the pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2 pints at the club, 2. He just bought me 2. I don't turn down free beer.
What he does. Nobody turns down free beer, guys. Nobody. So yeah, we're back, and now Shawnee Boy's in the house. Llama Pete, Shawnee created me late one night. I bet he did. So I bet he did, Llama Pete.
Llama Pete.
Yeah, the Llama Pete.
How many legs do you have, Llama Pete?
Oh
4?
God! So 4 legs, 5 if you count the one that he peed on. Era. So, oh yeah, good. Shawnee Boy's in the house. Shawnee Boy, why don't we cover? That's funny. More people were watching when we were gone than when we were back. So
came back and they're like, yeah.
They're like, fuck this. No, it's cool because it's getting late. But you know what, Sean? Somebody piqued our interest, dude. See what you can pull up about the Muffin Man. So let's do Llama Pete. I remember being drunk and somebody told me to make it in the chat. Hell yeah. There you go, brother. So, Shawnee Boy, let's see what you can pull up on the Muffin Man real quick, because that's intrigued us. And sounds like it might be a quick story because a guy was simply luring kids in with muffins. Tigers got to get the bats going. Johnny, always, brother. They always do. But that's cool. What? As long as they do good after July, man, that's when it counts.
Where?
The beginning of the season's always good. But yeah, after July is when it really counts, man. Doesn't matter, even if they suck this year, I'll still be a fan. Brendan's still in, so hell yeah.
Good.
Livewing, we need Nikki to appear. Let's summon her, everybody. Concentrate. Okay, I'm going to concentrate. Here we go.
Yeah,
Sam Ray was like, what the fuck? Super fun time in the Abel's house. Thanks, Jokerfish, man. You guys make it a fun time, dude. This is absolutely fun to us. Okay, so the Muffin Man. We're intrigued. Let's find out about the Muffin Man. Look at that. He killed so early in his career that his poster was hand drawn. Did you notice that?
I did.
It's not like they have all these traditional
Lino?
dope ass pictures.
Lino.
I mean, wow.
Lino.
Kind of looks like Steve Buscemi a little bit. Harry King, written and composed by Harry King. Don Anero, the comedian Don Anero.
What? That says Dan Leno.
Oh, Dan Leno. Okay.
Leno.
Dan Leno. Oh, so that's how Jay Leno got his break. Okay. He's the Muffin Man.
Oh, he looks like somebody.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi.
No.
Who's he look like?
I don't know the guy's name. It's an actor.
I think he looks like, Jokerfish is trying to summon Nikki. He's like, wop, wop, wop. We want Nikki in the house. So who's he look like? I think he looks like Steve Buscemi.
No.
That's who he looks like.
He almost looks like Mark Anthony or somebody.
The J-Lo's ex-husband?
Yes.
Oh my God. Fucking might be. So, hell yeah, Chris Nucky the Muffin Man Thompson. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, brother. Especially with that coat. I think he looks like Nucky Thompson.
I don't know who that is.
It's Steve Buscemi, Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, I didn't know what his name was in that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, Nucky Thompson. So, yeah, that might be him. All right, let's get into this. The Muffin Man is traditional nursery rhyme, children's song, children's game of English origin. Give it to me in a sentence and I'll spell it. It is a round folk song index numbers of 7922. Don't know what that means, but whatever. Origins and meaning. The rhyme was first recorded in a British manuscript circa 1820 that preserved in the Bodleian, whatever, library, and the lyrics were very similar to the ones used today. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives in Drury Lane?
I picture that sounding like Mary Had a Little Lamb. I picture the
So Mary was probably
the melody.
Have you ever heard this?
No.
You've never heard anybody sing that? Do you know the Muffin Man?
No,
the
is
Muffin Man. Yeah.
No.
People sang this.
Mm-mm.
So they would sing this shit.
You've heard it before tonight?
I've heard the song, yeah. And so it probably was Mark Anthony.
Sing it.
Okay, I'll sing it. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives in Drury Lane? That's the fucking song. It's very simple. That is very fucking simple. So, yeah. Shia LaBeouf. It's in Shrek, for Christ's sakes. Sean, put us back on the screen. You gotta see what homie's doing. Sean, put us back on the screen. You gotta see what she's doing. She doesn't. Do you know the song? Yeah. Do you know the Muffin Man?
That's not how you sing a song.
That's how you totally sing it. Tiffany even said it's in Shrek. You've never heard it? Have you seen Shrek?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've seen Shrek. I don't remember that being in Shrek.
Chris has the voice of an angel.
Oh my.
It was in Shrek. It was totally in Shrek.
I'll have to Google it later.
Do you know? Eddie Murphy might have sang it as Donkey, like, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Come on, Shrek. Let's sing it. Let's sing it, Shrek. Come on. Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh my God, I can't believe you never heard that.
Well, no.
All right, so bring back the facts. Let's bring back the facts.
Thank you, Joker Fish. Joker. I almost called him Homie.
Homie Fish.
I almost called him Homie.
Homie Fish. So Victorian households had many other fresh foods delivered, such as muffins, which were delivered door to door. The original fucking DoorDash.
I wonder if he considered other, like, I don't want to be known as like the Honey Bun Man or the Fudge Round Man.
Nobody wants to be known as the Fudge Round Man.
Why?
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's probably like,
the Fudge Round Man.
I think I'd like to be known as the Muffin. Yeah, I'll do muffins.
Yeah. So,
That's the
definitely.
kind of sick psycho thinks like that.
Right. So households would have their fresh foods delivered, such as muffin, that were delivered door to door. The vendor known as the Muffin Man, the muffin in question.
Where did you see that?
Was the bread item, also known as the English muffin.
Where are you?
Not the typical sweeter U.S. version of a muffin, but Drury Lane is thoroughfare bordering. That's what I said. Boarding.
Gosh.
Boarding.
If I knew where you were, I'd start reading.
Oh my God, right there.
The muffin in question was the bread item, also known as an English muffin, not the typically sweeter U.S. variety of muffins. So he was luring them with English muffins, not like blueberry muffins like I would go for.
Right. So he was
an English muffin I could resist.
Yeah.
I mean, I like them, but not that bad. Right. Not enough to be drawn down an alley like one being pulled by a fishing line.
He was also known as the Muffin Top Bandit. That's AA.
Who said that?
AA said the Muffin Top Bandit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Holy shit, man. Red Bubbly Quote said, I'm extremely late. Hi, beautiful Abel's in the chat. Hello, brother. RBLQ. RBLQ, man. You have got to let me know your schedule, brother. So I want to get you back on Replayables, dude. 100%, man. We always have a good time, man. I was watching one of the old episodes today. Actually, the first episode that you were on, and it was fucking hilarious, man.
Yes.
The rhyme and game appeared to spread to other countries during the mid-19th century.
It's pretty sad they made a game out of like somebody that killed a bunch of kids.
Well, they also did the same shit with Candyman and what's the shit that you say in the mirror?
Candyman?
Is that the Candyman?
Bloody Mary?
Bloody Mary, yeah.
I used to do that all the time.
Yeah. Well, you were summonsing.
I'd get ready for school, and my mom's like, "Hurry up and get ready for school." And I'd turn my light off, and I'm like, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary."
Oh my God! You inspired Live.
You're not even
Wing.
listening to me.
Yes, I am. But you inspired Live Wing. He said, "I 1000% will do a Fudge Round Man parody live later if I get lit enough."
Okay.
So he's gonna write you a parody of the Fudge Round Man.
That's nice.
Do you know the Fudge Round Man?
Yeah, I mean, I'd go for that more than an English muffin. You
Yeah.
get more kids that way.
Okay, so here's my fucking thing, and I'll get into this.
Interrupted my Bloody Mary.
Okay, tell me about Bloody Mary.
I used to turn the light off and have my mirror, and I getting ready for school, and I turned the light off. Even though I was scared to death, I'd go in there and I'd say Bloody Mary 7 times. And my mom was like, "Are you ready for school? Hurry up and brush your teeth." And I'm in there going, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Oh my God.
Hoping that nothing would happen.
Then why would you try to
I don't
summons
know.
it? Holy shit. Simmer down now. Okay, here we go. Whew. All right. AA for president, says Live Wing. Oh, hell yeah. Bob Levy quotes, awesome, brother. All right. So the rhyme and the game appear to have spread in other countries in the 19th century, particularly in the U.S. and the Netherlands, as many other traditional songs. There were regional variations of the wording, of course. Another popular English version, subtle, Dorset Lane for Drury Lane. They probably were intersections or something. While in the Dutch version, entitled Zin King Ling Schmerm, mussels are substituted for muffins. Oh God, do you know the Muscle Man, the Muscle Man, the Muscle Man?
It's not even close.
And Schnivigan, the Fisherman's Harbor near Har for Drury Lane.
That.
I know, thanks. Schnivigan. Schnivigan. In Volume 5 of this contemporary account of the London Prize Ring, Boxiana, published in 1829, Pierce Egan writes of an attempted fix or cross of the match scheduled for October 18th, 1825, between Reuben Martin and Jonathan Bissell, Young Gas. Oh, one of the original rappers, Young Gas. That was his nickname. Young Gas. He's coming to keep it lit. So, okay. So Young Gas comes out and refused to take the bribe. And 1 week later, identified the person, offered him 200 pounds to throw the fight. What the fuck's this got to do with the Muffin Man? Throw the fight. And Mr. Smith, a muffin baker in Gray's Inn Lane, everybody lives in these lanes.
I'm confused.
Young Gas also identified the gentleman who employed the muffin baker to act as a go-between, but the gentleman denied involvement, claiming they did not have the slightest knowledge of the Muffin Man. Sean, scroll up for me, please.
It's really sad.
Thank you. Here we go.
Whoa.
Stop. Urban legend claims that the local baker named Frederick Thomas Linwood, who lived on Drury Lane in London, lured children into a dark alley by tying baked goods such as English muffin onto a string to murder them. There are no historical records of Linwood. Okay, so here is
who is Linwood?
The killer, the Muffin Man.
I thought his name was Whitman.
No, Whitman's the chocolate killer. He's the Fudge Round Man. Listen to me.
No.
We're covering the Muffin Man. That's who we're talking about.
But what? Okay.
Linwood was the Muffin Man.
So there's no historical records of Linwood.
Well, shit, it was back in the 1500s. It's not like they kept records like that.
So this is all fake?
No. He was one of the first serial killers. They know he did the shit, but there's no records of the shit. Okay? Listen, here's my thing. The urban legend, which everybody knows, urban legends are 100% true, claims that he would lure children into a dark alley by tying baked goods, such as English muffins, onto a string to murder them.
Well, but I mean, now this last sentence, there are no historical records. So I'm thinking, was this all just to make a funny song?
Well, that song ain't very fucking funny.
Well, but I mean, is it all just to make a song?
I doubt it. Who do you think wrote the song? Taylor Swift? Now, if she wrote the song, then the shit would be fake. But it's legit.
Taylor Swift.
Here's my thing. Here's the game. We'll have to go back to the lyrics in a minute, Sean. Stop. Iona and Peter obviously observed that although the rhyme had remained fairly consistent, the game associated with it changed at least 3 times. Okay, so apparently this is how cornhole was started.
Oh my god.
In the young lady's book in 1888, Matilda Matilda described the game as the first player turns
to the one next to her.
In some sing-song tune exclaims, "Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?" The person addressed replies with the same tune, "Yes, I know the Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man, Muffin Man, Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives in Drury Lane."
Upon both, they exclaim, "Then 2 of us know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man."
Gosh, you can tell this is before the internet.
Number 2 then turns to number 3, repeating the same words, who replies in the same way, only saying 3 of us know the Muffin Man. Number 3 turns to number 4. Number 4 turns around in the room and asks the same question being repeated. The chorus is only varied by the addition of 1 or more each time. Verses beyond those described in the book have been sung. For example, the song concluded with, "We all know the Muffin Man." Okay, time out, Sean. Bring us back on screen.
My gosh, that is like, I feel like I just got gypped. What?
Jokerfish said, "Hey, you're not allowed to trick children with delicious treats."
I'm starting to wonder if it even happened. It sounds like they just created this whole urban legend to make that stupid song.
Here's my thing. First of all, yes, Jokerfish, muffins are delicious. And second of all, Live Wing, you are right. Cornhole was started in prison.
Well, these are English muffins. They're not even blueberry.
Right. So, okay. So the whole thing is, this show is always good before you go to bed. It is Red Bobbly.
Because it puts you to sleep?
Yeah, probably. Probably. Give me pesos. Glad I can contribute. Absolutely, brother. So here's the fucking thing. This dude supposedly is luring kids down an alley with a fucking muffin tied on a string to get them down there and then kill them. Why in the fuck are kids chasing dirty muffins?
They're in a jam.
Oh shit, they're in a jam. So that's my jam. So I mean, you're dragging a dirty muffin on a fucking string to lure a kid into an alley to kill them.
I'm picturing the movie Annie.
Yeah, but I don't understand why. I don't care how hungry you are or how much you like these English muffins or whatever. The muffin's dirty. Is it? You literally.
But you're a kid.
You're eating.
Imagine. Today's equivalent. Say somebody has like a Twinkie.
Okay.
And you're 5 years old, 8 years old, whatever.
Okay.
And you see it, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, look at that! That's cool." Or like,
I'm gonna follow it down the road.
Or like a Nestle Crunch bar.
Did they get to eat the muffin? Great question, Pegleg. I doubt it because I'm
guessing they're probably gagged with it.
It's a dirty muffin. And then who killed Annie? Probably Drury Lane did.
Daddy Warbucks.
He killed Annie? Did he? That motherfucker.
Nobody killed Annie.
He definitely touched her. There's no doubt about it.
Oh my God.
Bob in the Black Lodge killed Annie.
That's not.
They're totally eating these grimy ass muffins. Yes, exactly. Nobody wants to eat a dirty muffin. I think Bismarcky or not Bismarcky. Who sang the song? It was the rapper that sang the song, and he talked about a ragamuffin. He talked about a ragamuffin.
I don't know. Is Annie okay? Is Annie okay?
I got a man. Is that
Annie? Are you okay?
The rapper that sang, "I got a man," but what's your man got to do with me? In that song,
I'm not trying to hear that. See?
Yeah, exactly. So that dude, was talking about ragamuffins.
I got a man.
So I'm starting to believe this. So I think that kids might have went down an alley. Big Daddy Kane, I think that kids might have went down an alley for a dirty muffin because in that video, he would use ragamuffins to drag groupies backstage. So it could have happened. It could have happened. So yeah, actually, motherfucking Doom. Hell
this
yeah.
show is all about tangents.
The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. So he was dragging groupies backstage with the Ragamuffin. The Muffin Man was dragging dirty little kids down the alley with dirty muffins.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I wouldn't do it unless it was a clean muffin. Has to be clean.
I knew you would go there.
How do you know?
Because I know you.
How do you know? It's got to be a clean muffin.
Blink 3 times if you need help. Just drink more.
Stockholm Syndrome.
AA.
Asher D with Daddy Freddy.
This is number 6.
Is it really?
Yes.
Holy shit. Apparently, all I got to do is drag homie down the alley with Coors.
I don't drink 4 times a week like you.
I do
drink
not either.
Maybe 1, possibly maybe 2.
See? Jokerfish. I met a lady that had a dirty muffin.
Ugh.
And he gave them a dirty muffin. Excellent.
He said met.
He met a lady with a dirty muffin, and Pegleg said he gave them a dirty muffin.
Oh.
So, yeah. But I think over in the U.S. they said that there's variations. So that might be where in London or Drury Lane or whatever, in Drury Lane it's a muffin. In the U.S. it's a biscuit. So it would be...
Yeah, what's up with that?
Biscuits?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some have whiskers. There's whisker biscuits.
I've heard of glazing someone's donut.
Oh, God.
Have you heard of that?
Have I heard of it? I've done it.
Oh my gosh! No, you haven't!
Oh my God, that is fucking hilarious. So
no.
Anyway, Sean, let's go back to the Muffin Man. Let's finish.
Yeah,
this.
I don't want to hear about a dozen or anything.
The dirty dozen. I met Peg like
gross.
I met Peg
gross
girlfriend. Oh shit. In popular culture, the Muffin Man referenced several times in the Shrek series. In the Shrek series, did you hear that? He was mentioned by Lord Farquaad. And then Jenny the Gingerbread Man recreated the Shrek musical. Blah, blah, blah. The Muffin Man appears in the 2004 sequel, Shrek 2. The Halloween television version. Scared Shrekless. The Bride of Frankenstein, 1935, mentions the Muffin Man. In 2003, Little Debbie mini muffins began running commercials featuring the Muffin Man. The animated pastry chef who is featured crafting batches of mini muffins while a modern rendition plays the song in the background. Do you hear that?
Uh-huh.
What got discontinued?
Furry muffins. Furry muffins have been discontinued.
Oh God! So yeah.
They've been replaced with donut holes.
Oh shit! All right. So, Sean, go up.
Or
brother.
munchkins.
Oof. I wouldn't eat a munchkin.
Good.
I wouldn't. So, oh my
Thanks.
God.
So I'm not a
Holy
munchkin.
shit.
Good to know.
You guys ever notice after 6 beers she starts swinging on me?
That was off camera.
Scotty
gosh.
has ate Scott Fitzpatrick has
I don't want to know what
virtual-
Scott's eating.
He has a virtual muffin in the Pokemon app.
No.
So yeah, he tries to catch muffins like catching a Pokemon. Scott, congratulations, you have a new grocery store diploma. That's right, RBOQ has discovered all these grocery store diplomas like Perry has. He stole Perry's, and now
What
he's...
are you talking about?
I'll explain it later.
A grocery store diploma?
Yes!
That's a diplomat.
Diploma.
What is a grocery store diploma?
You have to have one, so that way you can run a grocery store.
I used to work at a grocery store.
Did you get a diploma?
No, but
then
I worked.
It's not legit.
But I worked at the front desk.
Yeah, it's not legit. Then you had to have the diploma. So you had to get the diploma in order.
RBLQ. I miss the '80s too.
Absolutely. I want to get a muffin.
I don't know what brought that up, but it's a random fact.
I want to get a muffin, but it had too much hair on it. A little bit of hair is fine, Jokerfish.
Jokerfish.
A little bit.
That
of
better
hair.
be a joke.
a little bit of hair is okay on the muffin, and it's okay. It doesn't matter. It comes down to preference, dude. Some people like clean muffins. Some people like butter muffins. Some people like dirty muffins. Some people like hairy muffins. Some people like muffins with a little strip on it. I don't know. I don't know what people's preferences are.
Right. Because whenever I ask you questions, you give me the answer for the typical guy.
Right. Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I just tried to explain to you. So, yeah.
No.
But I think if it's too hairy jokerfish, then it officially becomes a whisker biscuit. There's just some things that like push it over into this category.
They're under the heat lamp at Hardee's.
Oh God, no! Those are like terrible biscuits. Those are fucking dried up. Those are like nursing home biscuits,
like omelet biscuits.
Yeah, some muffins come with cheese. Some muffins come with cheese. Some muffins you got to put the cheese on it. You got to put a little bit of cheese on it, and then put a Mortal Kombat hat on it.
Yeah.
Furry muffins from back in the day. By the way, God intended. So there you go. RBLQ.
RBLQ.
He likes the full buckwheat muffin. So
what do you like?
I like all kinds of.
Oh, kinds?
Oh my God! See how many times I get fucking abused.
Kinds?
Wow! No more 6 beers. No more 6 beers.
Do you think of the worst answer to
6.
give? I mean, you could. I mean, even the next worst thing you could have said is exactly opposite of what I have. But no, you decided to just tell me, hey, anything's acceptable. My gosh! After the last episode, you were like,
Did John
no,
you
were like, I'm like, what does it take to
Holy
win a man
cow.
over? And you're like, pretty much
God.
just say yes. And now you say you just accept any kind of muffin.
Did not say accept them. Did not say I accept
Wow,
them.
I guess I've really like met the standard of saying yes and having any kind of muffin.
Oh my
gosh.
God. Holy cow. Brendan. Whew. Tell your aunt to calm down.
No, I mean, seriously, when I ask you a question, I'm serious. It is not like the Family Feud Ask 100 Men survey. I'm asking you. Don't give me the answer that like a typical guy would give, because that's not what I want. I don't want that. I know what a typical guy wants, and that's what I hate.
Okay. Peach fuzz muffins? I'm just reading the chat. Jesus. Oh my God. So stop asking me specific questions. You're asking
I'm asking what you like, and you're like, pretty much anything will do. I mean, again, a pulse. And I'm like, thanks. Glad I made the cuts.
Muffins don't
Glad
have
I made
pulses.
the cuts.
I'm talking about muffins.
Wow, it's
Get
like
your mind out of the
I
gutter.
like to
get your mind.
I like
out
to
of
feel
the
like
gutter.
I'm something special, and you're
my
like,
God.
female pulse. Yep, that'll do it.
Get your mind.
That's
out
why
of
I fell in love with you.
Oh my God, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about muffins, and you're apparently going down some.
Are there any women in the chat left? Seriously, any women in the chat? Any?
Oh my God.
Any sensitive guys, I'll accept that.
No, they're probably, rest in peace. Thank you, man. 911, mom and dad fighting again. See?
But I mean, seriously, pretend you guys are me. Could he have given a worse answer? I'm like, what kind of muffin do you like? And he's like, hey, I like a variety pack. I'll just take chocolate, almond, cranberry, orange, blueberry, gluten-free.
These notes have never crossed my mind, Terry Nee. The grocery store diploma got me a job at the seafood department. See? The grocery store diploma got him a job at the seafood department.
Awesome.
We know what they sell in the seafood department. All kinds of fish. Just kidding.
You know what? I'll give you all kinds of muffins. Wait till next week. See what you get.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh my God.
I'm getting hot.
Oh my God. I'm
not even
dying.
kidding.
I'm dying.
I'm not even.
Oh,
I'm serious. Like, I did not want to do this tonight, but after 3.5 hours, or how long have we been on here?
oh shit. I don't know. I have no fucking
I
idea.
hope Tom Golly's watching because he seems
Me
to get
too.
Brendan gets it, I think.
Me too. He will say.
You want crabs? Okay, no, Brendan doesn't get it. Brendan, come back to my side. Let me read some.
Oh
previous
my
comments
God.
from Brendan. He's usually in.
Grocery store diploma will take you far. Oh shit. Oh.
We just witnessed a future murder. No, you want crabs?
I've smelled a lot of fish, Chris. There you go, man. Oh, I think he meant he smelled a lot of fish working in the seafood department.
I've even asked you before what you like, and you've given me conflicting answers.
Oh my God, do they make a furry fish muffin?
Well, that's not on the menu at all.
Oh my God.
Those are discontinued from this bakery. You're not getting a furry fish muffin from here.
Oh my God. 27 more minutes so far.
Gosh.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Are you okay?
Well, I was.
All right, calm down, Tyson. Holy shit. You can get a red snapper in the seafood department as well.
Well, you probably like that too.
They're 100% is red snappers. There's no doubt about it. I've definitely heard about them. I heard about them. Oh my God. Should I be scared? I think you're fine.
RBLQ, are you within arm's length?
No.
Then you're safe.
Never had crabs though. They don't
Me
sell that
neither.
at the seafood department, brother. Yeah, crabs, no good. No bueno. No bueno. Terry works in the seafood department. I'm
Oh my
simply
gosh.
asking him a string of...
Terry Nee works in the seafood department?
Yes, because he got his grocery store diploma.
I suppose you probably
shit.
like imitation crab too.
Not me. Gotta be the real deal. Gotta be
Wow,
the real
you're
deal.
picky about that, but not about your biscuits. Muffins, whatever. I suppose biscuits or muffins will do. I don't know what the difference is, but apparently anything goes. A woman has to say yes and just seem to have a biscuit of any kind.
Biscuits in America, muffins in London. Just like the American
Good.
werewolf.
Great.
Just like the American werewolf.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what the American werewolf in London is?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Holy shit. You need to watch some
Don't try to
TV.
change the subject.
You need to watch some TV.
We're having a discussion after this.
Oh my God, no, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not. I
yeah,
promise
we are.
we're not.
Yep.
So, hot dogs and muffins for
Oh,
everyone.
hey, RBLQ, ask me what kind of hot dog I like. Hey, I like them all. I like them all.
Oh my
I like
God.
them all.
That's good.
I like them all. How's that make you feel?
Yeah.
I'll take any.
Okay. So, all right. There you go. Arm wrestle each other. Absolutely. No, you'll fuck my equipment up. So, yeah, you'll totally fuck my equipment up. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, dude. Sean,
Man.
I'm glad you made it home to put up the facts about the killers, and somehow the Muffin Man has brought out the best in homie again.
Really? I mean, I thought the Muffin Man sounded interesting. I should have seen this coming. I don't know how I didn't.
Oh, my God.
I really don't know how I didn't see that doing the Muffin Man would bring on this discussion.
I didn't write the song.
It's predictable. I should have known it would bring on this discussion, but I thought from the last show you would understand that I'm asking you specifically, and with that in mind, you still answered that you would accept any muffin. Any. You like all kinds of muffins, a variety. In fact,
God.
one muffin can't keep me happy. I gotta have like the whole dozen.
Did I say that?
Might as well have.
Holy cow. So, look at this.
my
You're scaring Red
gosh.
Bob Levy quotes. You're absolutely scaring him.
Scaring myself.
You're scaring him. And the Wolfman lives in the bushes at Jokerfish's house. The Wolfman lives in the bushes at Jokerfish's house. So,
You said that was in London.
oh, shit. Studjo had shrimp. Well, you don't know. Jokerfish might live in London. I don't know.
I'm glad Jokerfish loves me.
Hey, guess what?
I'm not going to ask what kind of muffins he likes.
Red Bob Levy quotes said, "You two should do a show every day."
I don't know if my heart can take it.
I don't know if my arms can take it. Oh, my
Okay,
God.
like replayables, it really like pushes Chris's liver to the limit. This show, it pushes my heart to the limit.
No. I think it's just because you take it out of context because
I ask you a specific question and you pretty much have told me twice in a row that any woman will do, any pussy will do. Sorry.
Definitely did not say that. Definitely did not say that.
That's the equivalent. I said, hey, what kind of muffin do you like? And you're like, nah, pretty much any.
Yeah. Definitely did not say that. I think what Chris means is that he'll accept the muffin. However, his favorite bakery presents it.
Brendan, I truly appreciate you. Brendan has, even in the last show with the whole, what was the even issue?
I don't know.
What was the last one that I got so mad about?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you do.
No.
The leg spreader. The leg spreader. Brendan came through and put it perfectly. Mm-hmm. And he did it again. Mm-hmm. And Brendan, I get it. I know that probably is what he meant. And he put his little comedy spin on it and had to like cater to the guys in the chat, which is apparently all that's left. So he's like, I like any muffin.
That's not what
to get a laugh, but at my expense. So thank you, Brendan. I think that probably is what he meant, and that's what he'll try to tell me later.
He said blur, 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 Murferns.
Murferns.
Oh, shit.
I tell you
my
what.
God. Holy shit. Oh, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
It's one
Do you like raisins?
I don't know. I'm not even sure anymore. I don't know what I like. Holy shit. I'm afraid to answer. So this is like
You should have known. After the last episode, you should have known when I said, look at me. Just seriously. Seriously, look at me. Do me a favor and seriously look at me.
Hold on.
Look.
I'm blinking to the
If
chat.
I say,
what
kind of muffin do you like? Do you think that the best answer to give your wife is, pretty much any muffin I'll do? Do you think that's what? I don't even want you to tell me what I want to hear.
We were talking about muffins. We weren't talking about tacos. Now, if we were
okay. Well, I'll give him another chance. I'll give him another chance. Hey, Chris, what kind of taco do you like?
Your taco.
Sure.
That wasn't good enough. I like the taco that you make for me. That's what I like.
Ugh.
All the other tacos in the world don't matter. Chalupas, burritos. I'm saying they don't matter. I like
describe them.
Oh my God.
Because then you start like.
Oh my God. What? Cheesy gorditas? Horrible.
Shut up.
Horrible. Don't like cheesy gorditas. So do not like them one bit. Do not like chicken enchiladas one bit.
That's what you've been ordering. Wow. Gee, what do I have? I don't know. You're just like
it's off the menu.
Kenos and cheese.
Life with a comedian is life with a comedian. We are watching it live.
Rob,
brother. Hey, let me fucking
when I got together with Chris, I thought, this guy probably can't be serious. He's probably like funny all the time. He's not going to have a serious side. But he had a serious side, and he was so romantic. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's so sweet. He's so romantic.
I still am.
He's got a serious side and all that. And then he says like the sweetest things. And then we get like on here, and he'll say like the exact worst thing ever. And it's like, and it's always, when you say the exact worst thing ever, it's always like typical frat boy man, like, piss me off.
No, I think what it is.
Piss me off.
Yeah, I think
and then I think, which one's the real Chris?
No Pintos. I think.
I cannot stand that mentality.
I think I know what the problem is. Every time you hit 6. That's it. That's it. Yep. That's it. So
what did Brendan say? I need my Brendan.
Joker Fish said you're super fun.
Chris prefers homemade to take out.
Joker Fish said you're super fun.
Brendan's good.
Joker Fish said homie forever, super fun. Tyranny's seafood department has fish tacos.
Wait, is Tyranny really in the seafood department? I mean, I met Tyranny and I don't remember him talking anything about seafood.
Why would he? Why would he?
In here?
Yes. Joker Fish said I'm super fun, so boom. Wait.
Jokerfish is fun.
Did it say Pintos?
Chris is fun.
Chris Rivers homemade? Yes, absolutely. The real Chris loves homie. Exactly, brother.
I need the chat to tell me. It's like the chat has to tell me your answer.
It's all for fun. That's the bottom fucking line. Holy cow.
Ask me what kind of hot dog I like.
Jeezy cow. That's what kind. Sounds like Bob Levy when he has Gina on the show. Oh my God, bro. I don't. Yeah.
Me and Gina need to have a serious talk.
No.
Yeah, we do. Me and Gina have a serious talk. I wish she lived here so we could get together and just go and have lunch.
There is very specifically a reason that.
Oh, really?
Me and Levy were like, hey, you live over there, I live over here. We'll keep the women apart. Yeah. So I'm just kidding.
Sounds like he probably likes all kinds of muffins too.
Oh my God. I didn't have my grocery store diploma then. That's why. When he met you, he didn't have his diploma for the grocery store, so he didn't have the department. So if he would have, then you would have seen the diploma. So, but Terry Nee does have the grocery store.
I used to work in a grocery store.
And he runs the fish market. So
I worked in a grocery store for a long time.
What in the world?
I think that was Spam.
Oof. I hate Spam.
Seriously.
Spam is nasty. Oh yeah, don't open that bullshit.
Boz Mofid, hello. How was your weekend going?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. So yeah, don't because it's probably one of those stupid.
I'm blocking.
Yeah, that'll get your. That's how they try to fucking hack you. So.
Oh really?
Absolutely. So all right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We started at 9:30. It is fucking 1:00. You want to wrap it up?
Yes.
All right.
I'll take it.
Shawnee boy, we're going to wrap it up for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on Killin with the Ables. And once again,
I think the traditional way we should go out would be me giving you a side eye. Well, hey, let's exit.
Oh my God, you already are. So, yeah, you're trying to start a new tradition. So, yeah, I don't like that. You're trying to start a new tradition. Oh God, that's why she's got her own little emoji in the freaking Levy-verse.
And let's not make this a habit. I can see you being like, oh yeah, it's really cool for me to piss you off every week.
Right, it's content. So,
yeah.
All right, guys, we love you guys, man. Thank you, guys, because
thank you, Brendan.
The majority of you hung out with us from fucking 9:30 to 1:00.
Thank you, Brendan.
Live Ween, everybody, man.
Jokerfish, Terry Nee,
Tiffany,
AA, Live Ween, Space Nerd,
Jokerfish,
Live Ween,
RBLQ. So everybody that dropped by, Jake, man, not Jake Hudson, by the way, not Jake Hudson, man. Thank you guys so much, man. We will see you guys soon.
Scott Fitzpatrick.
What is this? Saturday? It's Saturday. Well, now it's fucking Sunday. So I'll see you guys Wednesday night, man. And Peg Leg.
Shawnee.
Scotty.
Yeah, I said
Bobby
Scotty.
Nick.
Bobby Nick.
I'll see you guys Wednesday on Replayables.
Jules.
Friday night, we're going to try to pull off another good Replayables. We're starting to line up a ladies' night. So...
I need my girls.
That's what I'm saying. You need your girls.
Muffins unite! Hey, let's bring the whole variety pack.
Yeah, get them all.
Yeah, so, let's get a half dozen.
Muffins unite. So, all right, guys, we'll see you soon, man. We'll be back Thursday night. I got to talk to Shawnee Boy, see what his schedule is. But we'll be back Thursday night for Killin with the Ables. Let me see what Shawnee Boy's schedule is. And we're going to try to get it down to where we can start doing it on a regular. So, all right, guys. RBLQ, we can't even go 1 more hours, brother. I'm fucking whooped.
RBLQ wants another hour?
Yeah. We've had a long fucking day.
No, that was
today.
Shawnee.
Oh, was it Sean?
Yeah.
So, nah, dude, we can't, man.
Oh, and RBLQ.
Yeah, we can't. We've had a long fucking day, dude. We've been up.
No, Brendan, no muffin shirts.
We got up super early this morning, went and seen Liz's grandma, which is 92.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, she's fucking feisty and cool as hell. But we had to go see her because she's
going to
getting
be me
up there.
when I get older.
We you already are feisty. We went and seen her because we hadn't seen her in a while. We needed to go down and check on her. She's doing good. She's feisty. And then after that, had a funeral. And after the funeral, rushed home to do this for you guys because we love hanging with you guys on Saturday nights, which is our date night. But we'll see you guys, man. We'll do it again. We'll do it again Thursday night. But I'll see you guys Wednesday, 8 p.m. Levyverse. Deuces.
Peace out.
Peace.
Love you guys.